So, right before I get going, since we got a bunch of newbies, is there any last minute questions before you head into the take and talk with Merton and we get this show on the road? Whether it be about how...
ready for mercenary work.
You ready for mercenary work? Cool. So yeah, bunch of newbie take members today, as Merton puts out a contract. The payment, not as high as the normal. Hopefully the danger, a little lower too, although you never know with mercenary work. So Merton calls for new take members, initiates, and anyone still wanting to cut their teeth a bit. Colin, the Cobalt banker, collector, you've been sent along because some money has probably been stolen. No, got your special reasons. But yeah, you guys all head in. Who's the first one? Who would be the first one to arrive in Merton's office? Who'd be the most prompt? No one. Everyone hangs back.
It might be Colin. Colin is like actually looking at Merton. He's standing next to Merton and he's got a sheet of paper and he's like pointing to expenses. He's like...
Alright, so we've got this little Cobalt with a rather serious look on his face with a bunch of paperwork, and he's pointing at many different forms, asking for expense reports and different important information filled out. Got to get that coffee paid for and the like, and Merton's just like sighing and signing a few things and refusing a few others. So that's what you guys can see. You see behind the desk as you come in, a tiny halfling and a tiny kobold arguing lightly over some expense reports. It's not something you see every day. So who'd be after Colin?
So Astrid walks in. Oh, I thought I was supposed to be here. Okay, I'll come back later. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'll wait outside. Okay.
We get a brief glimpse of a new character, but they run outside real quick. What does Astrid look like?
She's also an Asmar. Blonde hair. Like, I'm not sure how long it is in the token. It's longer, but it's probably like shoulder length, something like that. And she's wearing some heavy armor, wielding a big sword, or a warhammer actually, because you know that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she looks all impressive and ready for battle, but she kind of slips out pretty quickly again.
I mean, she enters and she thinks that Merton's busy with some bank thing, so she's like, okay, I'll wait outside until you're done.
Alright. I think it's Sorcerer. We're getting a bit of background noise from your microphone. I don't know if do you have push to talk? Sorcerer?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I will look into that.
That's alright. Just I think it might be a fan or something, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just makes a bit of background noise. Cool. So who would be after Astrid as she sort of waits at the door, not sure if it's time for a contract or not?
After 5 minutes, Alistair would probably show up drunk out of his mind.
Okay. So 5 minutes late comes in Alistair. Describe Alistair to us. Sort of what does he look like? What's his countenance?
Basically, just like the character thing that I put out, he's a very scarlet, like deep crimson-skinned, like devil person. Like stereotypical, you think of a devil, this would be your vision, just like the horns, just like out of his forehead. Long sweeping tail out of like this leather coat that he's always wearing. He's just got 2 short swords always at his sides.
Astrid looks around the corner as he walks in to see if Merton's done with calling yet.
So you can see
goddamn paper.
this guy with the bottle in his hand somewhere. I heard there was a job here. Jobs?
Oh dear. Alright, so you stagger in. Merton looks up from his paperwork for a second and frowns a little bit. And then goes back to it.
Then I wave, like, from the door that's probably still open, like, hello, are we...
Yes, we are. It's alright, come in, it's fine.
Oh, okay, I'm so sorry.
Colin, we will deal with this later, alright? I am not covering you for these entertainment packages. This looks suspiciously like cobalt porn.
You're the one that keeps going. So.
I like the sound of that.
Alright.
Hey guys, I'm here for the right place to kill some dudes or monsters.
Am I in the right place?
I'm just abandoned my army, so I'm here to kill something.
Can someone help me here? That is the correct spirit for monster hunting, yes, very good. What does Ralph look like?
Right.
Or Ralph, sorry. Ralph Redkey.
Oh, well, I'm just a ordinary human, some scars on the face from battlefield, but a little bit brown, tainted from the sun, and that's it. I'm really short for a human, but strong enough to make it.
Alright. So you,
Carry...
out of everyone here, you maybe look the most like a mercenary. You know, sort of scarred up face, experienced with battle.
Yeah.
And then, I guess the last one through would be our bard. Lionel?
Yeah, also, if I don't talk, just remind me twice because I may forget to push my button to
That's
talk.
alright. I'll remind you.
Okay, so I'll just shout in. By the looks of it, I can keep my questions because I'm definitely at the right place.
Yeah, there's a motley assortment of adventuring types here.
Well, I'm average height, very slim, almost kind of dainty looking. There's sort of like etherealness, also an SMR. My sort of celestial trait are a bit unsettling golden eyes, ginger hair, some freckles here and there.
Ginger. Alright, yeah, you make your way in. Martin looks. He kind of looks you over like he's worried you might be knocked over by a stiff breeze, but thinks otherwise of it. And then looks at the rest of you and goes, Good, we've got everyone. That is good to see. For those who do not know me, I am Merton Sintral. I keep things running here at the Take. File the paperwork, dot the T's and the I's, and whatever else needs doing. I have a job for you, if you are wanting to take it. It is a simple bit of work. Hopefully, anyway. There is a town, some journey outside, but we will give you horses to make the travel less aggressive. The town is Norfolk, and it has had trouble recently with a group of beastmen attacking and stealing cattle, stealing their goats, that kind of thing. One of the more recent encounters, some of the farmers tried to stop them. There was a scuffle, several people were badly beaten, one young man was actually killed. That was enough for them to say enough's enough, and they have hired us, the Slayers Take. Let's have a look here. The exact word, we don't need anything of them, we just need you to stop the attacks from taking place.
Sounds easy enough.
It should be, hopefully. Although I do warn you,
It stopped.
what was that, sorry?
They don't care how it stopped.
No, they're quite specific. They simply want the attacks to stop. If you kill them, great. If you find another way of driving them off, also works for us. Either way, we get paid.
Well, that sounds fun. I like shooting some beastmen.
I'm sure you do.
I'm fine with dealing with the bandit problem.
Yes, it is something of a bandit problem, although I do warn you to be careful. It sounds like this is a motley crew of different creatures. As such, their exact abilities might be difficult to know. Be careful. You are new and squishy, and they are big and beastly.
Have they shown any signs of magic amongst themselves?
Let's have a look here. The reports are a little vague, to be honest. I just have the letter they sent me. But no direct signs of magic. Sounds like a lot of brute force. They've mostly been coming at night, stealing cattle, stealing food, and taking it off into the wilderness. Quite a lot of food, actually, by the looks of it.
And how much is the reward?
Yes, let's have a look here. So the reward is... He flicks through his paperwork while Matthew flicks to the top of the sheet. 250 gold per person. Plus anything you can find on them.
Drops the bottle.
He looks at me and goes, well, this is dangerous work, my friend. And we pay well because we understand there are risks.
Haha, I laugh at danger.
We
Come
do,
on,
however,
guys. Fine.
we do, however, expect you to handle your own expenses, Colin. He stares at the kobold.
Nah. In order for me to be able to take this job and for you to outsource it, I need you to sign this paperwork
For fuck's
saying
sake.
that the bank takes ownership and part of this contract.
No,
Yes.
this is my contract.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying I'm taking ownership. I'm saying that I don't work for you. I work for the bank.
Oh, I see.
So
This
for
is-
me to be able to go, I need this paper.
Everyone just wait 1 second. You guys wait an awkward 10 minutes while Merton reads and rereads over this contract, makes an amendment or two, and then signs it.
I guess it'll work.
Good. Alright. So, yes, if you head to Norfolk, which, like I see these, we have horses outside that will take you there. They are, of course, our horses, so we will expect them back. And yes, deal with the problem. You'll probably have to hunt them down, or the like, I don't know. It's up to you. How you deal with this is up to you. Oh, although before you go, since there are a few of you, and you are quite new to this business, I have acquired some healing pies for you. We haven't used these in a while. Yes, we have a very skilled baker with very exotic ingredients. But I have 3 healing pies. Pushes out 3 little wrapped up bundles.
Are these safe to eat? Are you sure?
Yes, we're quite sure. In fact, they might save your life. They work similar to a healing potion, but they only last a few days.
Alright.
That sounds delicious.
Delicious.
Good. I only have 3 of them, so I would give them to those who you think might need the healing most, or, you know, maybe give them to somebody to get somebody who has healing abilities up.
Yeah, guys, go ahead, take him.
Yeah, I think I'll be alright. Without them.
Who of you don't have any healing abilities?
I have some.
I have also some.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Oh, that's good. There's lots of healing. I'm going to take a pie back. I'm kidding. You can have it.
Please don't.
For goodness sake, just no one. Don't worry about being too polite. Just someone take the pies.
I'll take one then.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I can take one too.
Alright, I trust you guys.
Cool, cool. So 3 of you take pies. Just mark down your sheet 1 healing pie. If you need to use it, it heals 3d4 healing. Could I also ask just everyone, could you change your display names to your character name and then your Discord name in brackets? Just makes it easier for me to keep track of who's who. As Marcel begins DJing for us.
Hey, I'm the
Marcel,
bard here.
There's music coming out of you. Right, it's muting Marcel.
I was gonna say, I feel a server mute coming.
I feel a server mute coming.
Marcel, I'm the bard here. I should be the one being the DJ.
I'm not playing anything.
There was music coming through your mic for a second there.
I don't know.
It was server music coming through your mic.
Yeah, it must be coming from the
How can I stop it?
headphones. Best way. Right. So
Do you want the Discord name, or just what do we want to be called? Or
The same way that me and Chris did it.
Yeah, the
so
same way
first your
Chris did.
character name and then your Discord name.
it just helps me match voice to character.
I see it now.
Otherwise, it's just a bunch of different voices to a bunch of different characters. It gets a bit confusing. Until I get used to it. Cool, cool. Right, so yeah, once you've done that, Merton kind of has you all sign the paperwork in, not in blood or anything too fancy, just in good old ink, although the ink does smell vaguely magical.
Is there
And,
anything fishy on the contract?
and sends you out on your way. The town of Norfolk, you have a little direction there. It's by horseback, about 2 days' travel, along a fairly secure, well, as secure as the lands around Vasselheim get route. So, there's 2 days of traveling. It's just montaged for us here. So you clip-clop along your way, and eventually reach the town of Norfolk. You see him. It's a fairly small, kind of rugged frontier town, far to the north. It's cold here, despite the heat of summer. I think we're in summer in the art calendar, who knows. But it's kind of got this rugged feel. Some of you might have heard there's been a couple of monster attacks here over the last year, and the take has apparently dealt with them each time, so you're greeted fairly warmly, despite your kind of rugged adventure looks. As soon as the locals realize you are members of the Take. And as you kind of
Wonderful.
ride in, you see the local sheriff, a fairly tall woman with a great sword kind of over her shoulder and short cropped hair. Little older, maybe in her late 30s, early 40s. Kind of waves you guys down as you approach.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Hi.
I guess you're the adventurers we sent for from the Take.
I guess,
Indeed, we are.
I think so.
Yes.
Good.
Sign
good.
here, sign here, initial here.
She just like looks.
That's Colin. Don't worry about it.
She pats Colin on the head like, that's a nice cobalt.
Yeah, he's really cute.
You're adorable.
I'll remember that.
Colin will remember this. Alright, well, there's been some trouble recently, and it's the kind that the guard are having trouble dealing with. Tax on the food, taking cattle, that kind of thing. The mayor doesn't want us traipsing through the wilderness and getting half our men killed looking for them. And I've not had much luck tracking them down myself, and I think even if I did, they'd probably be a bit much for me. So, that's why we've hired you lot. Now, the first attack happened at, well, doesn't really matter the first attack, I suppose, the most recent one. And she looks around and kind of points off to the southwest. Is there a rooster near somebody? Is that...
Yeah, I live basically out in the boonies, so sorry about that.
That's alright. I just kept hearing, I was like, is that a rooster? What the fuck? Roosters...
I thought the rooster was in the town.
Yeah, there's a rooster beside her that just occasionally makes a loud noise. So, you head to the southwest there. You'll find Old Man Graham's farm. That's where the last attack happened. It was his sons that got beat up. One of them got, didn't make it through after the beating. You should be able to pick up their tracks from there.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
Is
sorry
there
to-
someone in need of healing?
We've got our own town cleric who's had a look into them and the like. I'd save your magic for dealing with these creatures. Best to stop the source of the problem, not handle the symptom.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll be on our way. I believe we can get this done.
Yeah, let's get to the farm and see what happened.
I just realized Rastarov has joined us. I thought you weren't making it.
I'm always here in spirit, even when I'm not here.
Even when you're late, that's fine. I removed your token because I didn't think you were going to make it. There you go. There's your token. I made you a new one because just to get to go along with the others. Hope that's all right.
Yeah, nice. Thanks.
No trouble. Okay, so yeah, she kind of gives you a nod, asks if you have need any more information from her.
What are they like?
Well, I've only actually seen them from a distance myself. Kind of as we chase them off, they tend to grab things and run. One of them, the one that most people have spotted, is a centaur. Kind of recognize that quick enough. Half man, half horse.
Right.
Fires bows at us to keep us at a distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The others, I don't know. Shaggy, covered in hair, beast-like heads. Just saw them pulling goats and cattle into the tree line.
Right, so it's just a smattering of different types of beast folk.
I think so. One of them was particularly large, had horns. Another one was smaller, more hunched.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a big group of them. Maybe 6.
All right.
How long have they been harassing you guys?
About the last month. Started just with people noticing that animals were disappearing. There was less game in the woods, and then they started getting bolder, taking whole herds. The amount of animals they've stolen is crazy.
You guys
6
play
feet.
games in the woods?
No, not that kind of games. Like game, hunting, food.
Right.
That is hard.
Did you ever manage to hurt one or get injured one? Did you see? Found some blood or anything?
She nods her head. It's like, yeah, actually, there was one of the scuffles. One of my guards managed to put a spear into one of the big shaggy ones. Didn't like it, ran off. Kind of drove it away. I think it was just sneaking around looking for an easy steal.
Right.
Yeah. I think we should be alright.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, just be careful and, try not to take them too lightly. They've caused us some trouble. But you all seem like you're competent, know what you're doing.
Sure.
And my last couple of experiences with the take have shown me not to underestimate you guys. And you know, she kind of she rubs one of her arms a little nervously.
Are you all right?
Oh,
Yes.
fine. I just remember the last time that the take showed up here and killed a dragon and several giants.
Sorry, what?
Some
A
of the
drag?
yeah.
Wait, they're capable of that?
The higher members, they're capable of just about anything. I assure you.
I
I'd
heard this
stay
one
clear
guy
of
goes
them.
invisible.
I just heard this echo of "Give me all your items."
But yeah, that seems kind of most she's got right now. Unless you've got any other questions for her, I guess you head off in the direction of the farm.
Okay, guys. So something's stealing way more food than it needs, and there was a dragon here. I'm not saying there might be another one, but there might be another one. So yeah, that's what I thought.
Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, you mean that there would be
I
raiding?
I doubt they would say it's beast folk if it's a dragon. To be honest,
I mean, they are stealing a lot of food.
I
Just
mean,
saying.
it could
Well, I
be a
mean, they
bunch of
could be
kobolds.
sacrificing said food to a god.
It could be a
No,
whole
I'm
bunch
still
of,
down for a god. Yes,
could
god,
just be a whole
please.
bunch of goblins or something. You know, we shouldn't make assumptions, and I really think that it's not a dragon if they send, us as beginning.
Yeah, beast folk are a fickle type.
Yeah.
Well, there could be a big, large wizard or anything else sending these beasts, but I don't think a dragon as well.
Okay. Are we gonna fight a wizard?
No, I think I'm here for my money. Let's get going.
Come on, I think
Well
we'll be
said.
okay.
All right.
Anyone good at tracking? Because I'm not.
I mean, don't we know where the
Ah!
farm
Dragon.
is? I'm guessing we know where the farm is, though.
Yeah, she gave you
Yeah,
basic
we-
directions. It doesn't seem to be too
Yeah.
far out of town.
And they also said that there was a trail, so
I'm gonna find a place for the horse first.
Yeah, I guess if you're going into the woods, your horses wouldn't be too much use. So if you
Yeah.
hand them over to the sheriff, she'll make sure they get put away safely.
Do we want to check up on the farm, or do we want to go to an inn to ask around a little bit more, or?
What time
About
of the day
what?
is it?
I think you arrived pretty early on the second day, so it's only about 10 in the morning.
I feel like we can check out the farm then.
Yeah.
yeah, we
Okay.
could.
All right, so you go check out the farm.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a short walk to the farm. It's not too far out of town, which makes the attack a little more surprising, since this close to town, the attack's a little more dangerous. When you arrive there, you can see, there's this sort of like rancher's farm. It's one sort of small farmhouse with a barn next to it, surrounded by cattle just milling around. Although you see the cattle herd looks a little thinner than you'd expect from a place this big, and you can also see some damage to the fences.
I'll stalk over the fences to see if there's like any tracks of anything.
Sure.
I would like to find the owner of the ranch.
All right.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go to the owner.
All right.
Yeah, I'll keep a little bit distance just to secure the area around with my equipment.
All right. You go into Overwatch mode, and Colin and Rastrov head off towards the farm. And was it Alistair headed off to?
Yeah,
check on
to the fences to
Alright.
look for tracks.
I would like to go directly to the cows.
All right. You
I'm
go
gonna
directly-
be on perception watch.
Alright,
I'll be
so
on
you also
watch.
keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Alistair, make a survival roll for me as you search over the sort of the damaged ground. And who knocks on the door to the farm? Cool, 14. Yeah, Alistair, looking around, you can definitely see several sets of tracks. Actually, a lot of tracks. Somebody ran several cows. Actually, several very large goat tracks, hoof prints, go through this space here, heading into the woods. Looks like they took about 10 of them.
Knows what goat tracks are.
Also, I'm still looking at the take map.
Yeah, I've not moved to anything
Yeah,
else yet.
okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I don't have a map for this individual little farm. Colin, do you knock on the door or does Rustroff?
I will knock on the door.
Alright, so there's a little... You knock on the door, there's a brief pause, the door opens up, a young man, maybe about 16, opens the door, looks around, looks down, you can see he's got a black eye and a split lip, looks around, looks down...
Where's your father?
Ah! Cobalt! Grabs a broom and just smacks Colin on the head. Get out!
Oh.
Get back, nuisance! No, we don't have anything for you. Get out of here. Stay away from the chicken coop.
Where's your father?
No, you can't have him. He's an old man.
13.
Father, run!
13.
There's a cobalt!
Sir?
Rastarov, you see all this. There's this young boy, like, smacking this cobalt over and over again with a broom, trying to make him leave. You are muted, Rastarov, if you're saying anything. Or maybe he's just stepped away. Rastarov remains stoically silent. Colin, you're on your own.
Sir, stop hitting me. Sir, I need to talk to you.
I'm gonna walk up to the door as well.
Okay.
Alistair will walk over too once he hears a commotion.
I'm so sorry. Colin, can you stand back for a little bit? Wait, stop
didn't
hitting
do anything.
me. No, stop. Okay.
It's okay, buddy.
Okay,
Shh.
it's okay. Are you
It's
our
a
parents'
cobalt.
home?
Yeah, father's... Well, why do you have a... It's a cobalt.
Does he seem hostile to you?
The cobalt?
He seems
Yes.
very hostile to me.
You're more
No,
worried
stop it,
about the
Colin.
kobold than the devil person? Progress.
What the... Oh, God! There's a devil person.
Cool. You can't blame him for being scared of you.
Guys, just stand back for a little bit, okay? Look, but what is your name?
Friendly.
James.
Hi, my name is Astrid. It's nice to meet you.
Ne-
Don't worry about
Nice to
them.
see you, James.
They're a little bit weird. Are you okay?
Hey, who are you calling me weird?
What did you say?
Guys,
All of us are unconscious right now.
I'm trying to do my best. Can I come in and just...
Yeah, sure. He kind of steps aside, still holding this broom in front of him like a spear. You hear a little noise from the back, and an older man kind of comes out. Looks to be in his, like, 50s. Looks at everyone. It's like, what the blazes is going on out here?
Hello, sir. We are with the Slayers Take, I guess, and we were told that you have some problems with people stealing your giant goats.
Ah, those damn Beastfolk. Got more than
Yes.
problems with them. They beat up my boys.
Oh yes, I heard.
Billy didn't make it through. Poor Billy.
I heard it's terrible. My condolences.
It's alright, I got 9 other kids, but Billy was
It's always
in my top 3 at least. It's a good
That's
lad.
so sad. But yes, we were here to help you, and what can you tell us that might be useful?
Yeah, what type of beast folk were they?
Well, let me see. The one that killed little Billy. Poor little Billy. Big guy. Head of a bear. Roaring, and at first he was just pushing the lads back, telling them to, shouting at them in this weird bear tongue, roaring at them. Then little Billy hit him, and he just lost it and beat Billy to the ground. The other beast folk dragged him off, and they ran off into the darkness. One of the other ones, head of a goat, kept bleating, making a weird noise at us. Weird thing. And then there was one who kept his distance, near the centaur, had the head of a lion. He looked like he was trying to keep his distance, trying to pull the animals along. That's all I saw. Oh, and I think I saw another one rounding up the beasts. He looked bigger than the others.
Oh, all right. Do you have they come multiple times?
Sorry, what was that?
Have they come multiple times?
Twice to my farm, but they've attacked other farms over the last couple of months. They were doing the outer ranches. But, getting a bit of echo from Rastorov.
Echo!
Yeah, I just had to move. The place has a way worse echo. Sorry about that.
It's alright. Just maybe mute yourself for a minute when you're not talking. Cool. First games are always large, lots of sound engineering problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's what we saw.
Do you know where they go with your cattle?
They always take them off into the woods. Must go pretty deep because our hunters haven't spotted them.
Right. Okay. Okay, team. What should we do? Should we wait here, see if they come back tonight, or should we follow the tracks?
Well,
I think those are the two options.
I think we should actually farm up an ambush. I mean, get them before they can get us.
Sir, before we do anything, I would really love if you could sign this paper showing that we talked to you. It's part of the reward. You get something for helping us.
Just need you to sign some of these.
Mute Restaurant.
Me and Colin and asked Alistair if Colin can get through the door with this boy at the door. Tries to push his way through to the father.
Alright, yeah, the boy lets you through now that his dad seems to have taken charge of the situation.
It's alright, sir. The kobold's with us. He has special needs.
Sir,
He needs
I would
this
like
paper signed.
to offer... I saw the damage on the side of your barn, and that was just too much of a shame. I would like to offer you a homeowner's loan that you can easily take out of the Cobalt Reserve. I could put down for 1,000 gold if you really would like. I start handing him contracts, and
now listen here, son.
It's overbearing amount of contracts.
Listen here, son. Out here we deal with bandits, dragons, beast folk, and all sorts. But I'll be damned if I'm dealing with bankers.
Sir, can I ask you something?
Sir, I just a moment of your time. Just look at the contract.
Sir, do you double as a chef in the Dragon's Eyes Tavern?
His accent is not that thick.
I mean,
it's getting there slowly. I love my southern accents, even though I'm not good at them, especially with farmers.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm not interested in no homeowners loan. I got plenty of boys. They can fix it.
Small loan, sir, just to get your farm back up and to get more cattle.
Colin, I really don't think this is important right
now. Colin, he's not into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand these people. They're simple people, living a simple life.
I'll say simple.
Gets complicated with all this fancy mumbo jumbo.
Insurance.
I should say that the guy spits into a spittoon somewhere. Pting! Simple folk.
It does seem like they have a hard time understanding anything more than 3 syllables.
That's very rude.
Colin, you can't say that. Come on.
Sir, do you understand what a syllable is?
Yes.
Colin, is it? Last kobold I saw was sneaking into my chicken coop to try and molest my chickens. So I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time taking anything you say very seriously. But I appreciate you trying to do your job. Anyway, if you guys want to set up an ambush here, that's certainly an idea. Or you can track them. They ran a herd of giant goats out of here, so the track should be fairly easy to follow.
Oh yeah, I have a question. Does it feel like there have been more and more beastfolk as they've been continuing their raids?
Looks awful. I don't know. I haven't dealt with them that much myself. As I understand it, the numbers have always been fairly small. They're just fairly dangerous folk. Nobody wants to deal with them, And even a stout farming fellow with my farmhands don't really want to face down a man who's half bear.
Right.
What could they possibly need all that food for?
For themselves.
Okay, while this whole thing is taking place, can I get to the cows or to the cattle?
Oh yeah, you were wanting to get to the cow. Yeah, you've been at the general life. They've got cattle. They've also got these very large, like towering goats. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just make headway to one of the goats.
Okay.
I have beast speech, so I can speak to animals, and I'll just be like, "Hey, buddy. So I heard there was something not nice happening lately. Can you tell me something more about it?"
So this is which ability is this? Is this the spell speak to animals, or is this something else?
It's beast speech. It's my eldritch invocation.
Oh, okay, the Eldritch Invocation. Cool. Yeah, so that just basically works as speak with animals, doesn't it?
Yes.
Alright, so the goat looks at you, and, like, chews on some stuff, looks thoughtful for a second, swishes its little goatee and goes, "Yeah, there's been some weird things coming and taking away my brothers."
Oh, can you tell me more about those?
Well, they smelt like beasts but walked like men, and I didn't like them very much, so I went and stood in the far corner, and they went away eventually. So
that was very smart of you.
Why, thank you. I'm a very smart goat.
What's he saying?
What?
Well,
this is why you guys are inside, but maybe one of you looks out the window and you can just see Lionel bleating at a goat, and occasionally like headbutting it because that's part of their communication.
I see there's a lot of simpletons around here.
Alistair's more depressed.
The world?
Are you all right, Mister?
You know what? You know what? Most of the time, it's better than just not question it.
That is very true. Yeah. So the thing's like, other than that, I don't know much. But it's sure nice to talk to one of you human fellas. Hey, could you tell me why is it they keep taking some of us away when we get a little older and they don't come back?
Well, that's what are we here to try to find out. So I will not rest until I know, and then I'll come tell you, okay?
No, I mean the farmer. He took my ma away and my pa away, and then they didn't come back. Took him into that there big building, and he points at a barn with the word slaughterhouse on the corner. They coming back anytime soon?
Yes, they just went to the farm up north. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it nice there?
Real nice. Everybody likes it there. All the dogs, the cats, the goats.
Oh, that's good. Nom.
Someone else speaks to
quick,
animals?
roll a deception check on this giant goat.
Hey, I'm good at the.
Okay. Giant goats are surprisingly wise. It's because they have goatees. Oh. You see his creepy goat eyes narrow in suspicion. It's like, well, all the best to you, son.
Yup.
That goat is gonna kick you in the back of the head.
Alistair.
I will slowly step away from the goat because I smell something not nice happening.
Yeah, you step away from the goat, return to your friends. As you look over your shoulder, you see that.
There previously.
As you walk away, you see that goat has moved over to another group of goats and appears to be bleating at them, and they're all looking over their shoulders at you as you go.
The one time I tried to be nice.
Okay, let's stay away from the goats, at least you, okay? I don't think they like you very much.
You
But
should always try
one
to
of
be
them,
nice.
and I point at my horn.
That's not an excuse, though.
Okay, so my boy goat here said that they don't smell like people, but they walk like people. Which is pretty much expectable, I guess.
So they're They're just beast folk. Shoot, you should have asked them what type of beast folk they were. I mean, we know that there's a bear and a lion, and a centaur,
And a goat.
and a goat.
They also have a goat.
So yeah, team, what's the plan?
I think we
I
should
still
just
vote
follow
for
the
going out in the
tracks. You know, that
It seems reasonable.
that way we will have minimal extra damages if we set a trap.
Yeah,
So
you
I
can
don't
definitely
think
do
we
that.
should set a trap.
So could I get somebody to make a survival check with me? If somebody else wants to help out, you can make it at advantage. This is probably a good thing for everyone to do. If you go to your character sheet and click along to the, let me open up one. I think it's the weak cog. If you go to character sheet and then you click on the wee cog up beside the pencil, there's an option that says roll 2 legacy along on the right. That'll just mean you always roll 2 dice. And we'll take the we'll take the left one as your normal roll, and if you have advantage or disadvantage, then we'll take the lower or higher of them.
Alright, well, I have the heavy armor, so it does the stealth automatically. But I was planning on buying other armor that's not heavy armor anyway. But just so you know, if I roll stealth, it's gonna roll 2, and both will be a disadvantage just because of how the armor thing is set up.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you guys start following the tracks. Who is leading and who's helping them out?
Who is good at, tracking tracks here of the group?
Well, I have some survival skills from.
Yeah,
I
survival.
mean, I'd like to be in the forest, and I can help, but I would not really helm this.
Yeah, you could help Marcel out if Marcel wants to make a survival roll to track these hoof prints.
It's exactly what I want to do.
Cool. All right, Marcel, hit the survival button. Oh, could you set it to roll to all? Or I'll just do it for you, Marcel. Yeah, there we go. To all. Cool. Could you make the roll? There we go. 22. Yeah, you have no trouble tracking these hoof prints. It wouldn't actually be that difficult even if you didn't do so well. They're a large herd effectively moving through. They make a lot of hoof prints. There's a lot of damage to the foliage. Yeah, it's really not that difficult to track them down. They're a fair walk. You're probably walking for a good 6 hours following this trail, maybe 7. And eventually you come up to... you can hear the sound of a river up ahead. And as you approach the river, get a little closer, you notice what appears to be a campfire. And the more astute of you even notice the smell of cooking meat on the wind.
Delicious.
Let's keep our voices low, guys. We don't want to alert anyone.
Alright.
Shall we stealth?
Is that a thing
Yeah.
we can do? Like a setting? That doesn't make sense.
What, sorry? Sitting?
No, saying, shall we stealth? That doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, if you want, you could all try and sneak up closer, or if one of you is particularly skilled, they could try and sneak up closer. If you all go, there's a good chance one of you will get noticed. Okay, so I see Rastrov is going, so is Marcel.
I'll stay behind because just to be safe.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna just gives whoever stays behind the thumbs up.
I stay
I'm
behind.
the best rogue.
Alright, so you guys sneak a little closer, and I do have a map to take you to now. So, you guys slip closer through the woods. Those of you who stayed back, you'll be a little further back than this. I haven't actually got Astrid on yet, because I didn't have your thing yet.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Just so you can get a wee view. So you slip closer, and you can see there is a small brook trickling down from, north to south. And then a little further on, you can see on the other bank there's a cliff face, kind of starting up, just some hard granite rock going up into the air on the other side of the bank. Before that cliff face, a small camp has been set up. You can see at the small camp there are 2 of these giant goats. They're like horse-sized goats, effectively, have been tethered to a tree branch. But there's only 2, which is strange because you were tracking at least 6 of them. And you can also see there is a small collection of figures gathered around. You can see there's a tall, shaggy-looking individual with sort of like a bear's mane and armor on. There's a white-furred, horned goat man there as well. You can see a centaur sort of standing in the back. This tall, half-horse, half-man figure covered in tribal paint. And you also see this. I'm also talking about this lion figure, kind of sitting, and he's got like a big chunk of meat in his hand. It's just ripping into it, and crunching away at it. And the more astute of you can see, leaning with his back against this branch is somebody with the head of a rat. Although he seems to be deliberately sitting in a way to kind of help obscure him and give him some cover if anyone wants to show up. He's like keeping himself down low in natural paranoia. And as you approach, you can vaguely make out the sound of them talking to one another. Just a little back and forth conversation. You hear this big lion fellow kind of go, "I'm hungry." And the bear folk replies, "You are always hungry. That's why we're having to steal so damn much. You need to calm down." It's like, "Well, I can't help it. I'm hungry." And they glare at each other for a second. And the rat goes, calm down. There's no need for us to turn on each other again. Last time you 2 knocked lumps out of each other, you were both bedridden for a week." And the goat man just kind of nods along. And yeah, you guys can all sort of see these people. You can hear their voices carrying just on the wind. It's a little hard, but if you've got a perception above 12, like a passive perception above 12, I'll probably say you can just about make it out.
Nope.
Also, the people who stayed back, or only the front?
Oh, only the frontline people. The people who stayed back, you're several trees away.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just chilling, waiting.
You're just chilling. Yep, you're a good 30, 40 feet away. But yeah, this is sort of what you see as you approach.
Well, guys, we found him, I guess.
So
Looks
does
like
anyone want to go in talk or?
Well,
I don't think they're talkers.
my plan would be to set up something who's easy to escape.
I think
And then-
I'm gonna cast minor illusion on the people that stayed behind. Like have them just be transformed as rocks.
They're a little
You see
far away.
Esther's head sticking up above the 5-foot cube that you can create.
Yeah, just like, hey guys, duck down and follow us.
As you're kind of going, you see the centaur clip clops a little closer and like sort of stands up a little taller and goes, "Do you guys hear something?" And the others like turn and kind of look over their shoulders. Like
Alistair
yes.
loudly yells no with his poor stealth.
Very, very poor stuff. I go, no, I didn't hear anything.
They all blink, and you see them all sort of stand up. The bear lifts up like a big warhammer. Oh no, a big battle axe and a big warhammer, one in either hand, and kind of looks in the direction he's saying. Like, "I see a bit of movement." And the lion fellow like scarfs down as much of the meat as he can, and then drops that and stands up and goes and says in a very loud bellow, "Who's there?"
I would like to quietly cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Sure. Does the spell have a verbal component?
it has a verbal component, but I'll try,
You can
try
try.
not to be overly loud.
Yeah, give me a quick stealth check as you do. Yeah,
I guess
try
it's a
your
full-on
best.
performance.
You try your best, but the sound travels a little more than you'd like, and you hear one of them go, "Show yourselves now!" The centaur readies a bow.
Probably dumb.
I just start taking out the crossbow. I'm like, alright, I'll load
Everybody
it.
get prepped, and then he's gonna walk out into the firelight with just his hand straight up and says, "Hello."
Okay, and that's Alistair, yeah? Alright,
Yup.
Alistair, you step out from cover, and you can see these figures blink, like, surprised to see this devilish figure. Goes, "You!" And the bear goes, "You! Closer!"
Yeah. Alright. I walk closer to the firelight.
Okay.
Kidding.
Yeah, move yourself a little closer. You move a little closer. The bear and the goat move a little closer too, kind of to meet you halfway. As they're doing this, coming out of the tent, you see pulls himself up slowly and lazily. Is this towering 10-foot tall minotaur, bull head, great axe in hand, and he goes and he moves himself in front of the lion and puts like a protective hand on the lion's chest, like, stay back.
You guys are the bandits around these parts, right?
They kind of narrow their eyes a little bit at the wording, but the bear goes, "I suppose we are. We've been taking the food and the cattle. You've been sent to stop us?"
No, man. You guys got food, right? Can I eat?
Eat. Huh.
Dude, I'm a hungry hobo. Look at me.
You do smell of wine.
Thank you. I have an alcohol problem. Don't point it out. I'm sensitive about it.
The goat creature makes like a weird sort of bleating noise that you think might be a laugh, like. And the bear looks at you and sort of tilts his head to one side. "Do you have any wine on you?"
Do I, DM?
If you want, you can have a little wine on you. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'll just take out a half-empty bottle and motion it towards him.
All right, this big barefoot walks up, and he's about 6.5 foot tall. Kind of stomps over to you, looks you up and down, picks up takes the bottle out of your hand, looks it over. All right,
I see.
you can. Well, actually, roll a persuasion check. I want to see how well he takes
Me?
this.
All right.
19? Yeah, he's like,
It's a
all
fine
right.
vintage.
"No, it's swill, but I haven't had wine in days.
Fair enough.
Come, join the fire. Bring your friends too, though. I don't like people skulking in the bushes."
Deception route. And guess we're
Yo,
on the
Colin,
deception route.
they know you're there. Come on out,
Colin
Colin.
starts running out. He's like, "Oh, okay, it's safe. Okay, all right."
Roll a deception check, Colin, to see if they believe there's just the one of you.
I took proficiency in this. No.
11? Well, let's see. The bear folk aren't. Let's give him an
He has
insight.
to roll average. He just needs to roll
14.
average. Yeah.
He's like, "Kobolds are sneakier than that. There's more of you."
And not more of me. I'm one of a kind.
Guys.
Let's go. Half of us will sneak in under the guys.
He moves a little closer to you and goes, "Come on."
Ralph. Ralph,
Stay away
come on,
from me.
Ralph.
I cast disguise self on me and on me and Ralph, or should it just be on Ralph? What's
It's self only. It's disguise self, so you can just do it on
Yeah.
yourself.
self only? Yeah. So I cast disguise self on myself and try to get a monstrous appearance.
All right. What sort of monster would you like to go for?
I'd say another kobold.
All right. You'd be a 5 foot tall kobold because you can only alter your height by
Go for
a
the
foot.
lizard folk. Go for the lizard. So much easier.
What's average tiefling height? What's your race?
Me, tiefling. I'm like average human, like maybe a little taller.
Yeah, I'll be tiefling.
Okay.
5'9" tiefling.
So another tiefling comes out of the woods. And you're like, see? Knew there was more of you. Right. Come to the
Yes,
fire.
but I
It's
am
my
a one-of-a-kind
brother.
kobold.
My brother, he's almost as terrible as me. I try and keep him out of trouble. Please be nice. We just want food. We're just hungry.
Well,
It's been forever since we ate.
I'm trying to sneak up on the other two guys, or not really sneak up, but staying stealthy to join Arwen and Lionel.
how was your stealth roll last time?
Jack 17 or 22.
Your stealth roll was 17?
Yeah, Mitchell
yeah.
had a 17.
17? Yeah.
Or
I
a
think
13.
I think you were still hidden enough, so you can move down and join the others without too much trouble. All right, so yeah, this bear fella and this goat lead you guys along, and they kind of stay close to you, like, don't try and run, we will grab you. But they're not being overtly hostile, just very suspicious, as people are when they meet people in the wilds. Join the fire.
Oh, you guys are really big. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're all pretty damn tall.
They are monstrous compared to
Alistair feels small.
me. Don't touch me, please.
Meh. The goat man blinks
Ah.
at you. Meh.
Where's that rat folk, eh?
You hear a voice just come out of your shoulder. Over here.
Over here. I don't really like this. This seems a lot suspicious.
So, what are you guys doing out here?
The bear folk, who seems to be kind of like the de facto talker of the group, looks at you guys and goes, surviving. What are you doing this far away from human towns?
Well, it's
Well,
hard
we're
making-
running, kinda. I mean, we made a really, really, really bad decision. Steal from, in an attempt to, keep ourselves alive and fed. We had to steal a couple of times. We got caught.
I still
and we
think
got
that
arrested.
guard was racist. Swear to God, he tried to beat us. Wasn't okay.
Alistair, roll a deception check with advantage because you're kind of working together. I'm guessing you're the higher, charisma person.
I have +2 plus expertise.
Oh, so you're both good liars. Yeah.
No, we're both sweet.
Whichever one of you wants can roll. With advantage because you're kind of working together to keep the story going.
You want to go, or do you want me to go?
Nah, I had +2 with performance. +6 with performance. For deception, I have +3.
Alright, so maybe Alistair. I think Alistair's a slightly better liar. Nice, there you go. They nod. They're like, makes sense. People don't like people who look different.
I know, right? Just sucks.
Yeah, it's the worst thing. But hey, it's kind of odd to see just a group of not even of just absolutely random beast folk. Can y'all tell me the tale of how y'all ended up like this?
Not much of a tale. I was from a bear folk tribe, but got exiled. The goat, points at the goat man, Jagrak. He was summoned as part of a ritual, but left the service of his deity. The big guy, nods at the Minotaur, was a champion in the Crucible. Killed a man by mistake. Had to flee Vasselheim. Centaur's tribe destroyed. The rat folk is the only one of his kind who escaped his civilization before it was destroyed. And he points to the lion. Zimmy there. He's from somewhere far away. Just been traveling. And the lion like nods at you guys. And you can see he's kind of eyeing you a little hungrily. We've been surviving together since then. We found each other. Do what we can to keep each other safe.
That's nice.
He goes,
You're
Well-
not racist towards kobolds, are you?
He looks thoughtful at the idea, and you can see the centaur looks thoughtful as well. And he's like, never
I
thought of
look
you as
back
race.
over my shoulder at the centaur, and I'm like, please?
Never thought of you as race. More nuisance.
Thanks.
Kobolds used to follow the bear tribe around and steal our scraps. We had to chase them away.
I mean,
Here,
I'll still eat your scraps, but only if you tell me I can.
He throws you like a bone with a little meat left on it.
Alright, that'll work.
So,
Meanwhile, in the back group, what are we
The
gonna
other
do?
just sitting together nervously in the shadows, like, what do we
Yep.
do?
Maybe we can
I honestly don't know.
a little bit, so we can shoot at him or throw some spells at him if it goes wrong with our friends.
I thought we were just going to kill them, but they're making friends.
Yeah, a little bit strange for me.
Mm-hmm.
Why make friends with them unless there's a higher power we can kill? That looks like they're all strange animals.
What do you mean?
I gotta
by-
say, those are some massive goats.
A question, the goats are from the farmer, right?
Yeah, I know.
They look like the ones you've been tracking.
You almost eat a lot, don't you?
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
When you say that, the bear folk looks at the lion fellow and goes, well, one of us eats more than his share. And he goes, I can't help it. I'm always hungry. You know that. Damn this.
Where did you get these things? These things are fucking huge!
We stole them from the farmer down the way.
Wow.
were they like that before you stole them?
Oh, yes. Grow them big round here. We need
Rastrop,
them.
can you please plug in earphones?
I wish I had some, but I think I can find some.
Yeah, if not, then push to talk might help with like playback and stuff. Just because I think it's picking up. Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I changed it to that.
Cool. But yeah, the bear folks like, yes, well, Zimmy over here got a curse on him. Always hungry. His stomach's larger than his whole body, as I understand it. I once watched him eat an entire half-orc in one go, and then pick up a human and do the same thing. Damnedest thing.
That's not disturbing.
It was very disturbing.
Pretty
I
big.
am terrified. Who in the world could have possibly done that to you?
That's a wizard. Back east, long way. When you kind of move closer to the lion, the big minotaur puts like a hand between you and it. Like, And when you see the lion kind of salivate as you get closer, you get the feeling it's more so that he doesn't like bite you than you hurt him. Like,
Colin is tapping the leg of the goat like they're there. They're there.
the goat bleats and looks at you like, I've seen all my family eaten by these things in the last day. He goes,
You know what? We've got the favors of a couple of humans. I mean,
well, there's only one human we want the favor of.
the wizard, right?
That wizard's a long way away, and probably dead. But there's one in the lake up the way. He points kind of up, downriver. Points downriver and goes, there's a wizard's tower there. We were hoping to speak to the wizard there and have him help Zimmy with his stomach and help goat Jakub, he points at the goat, with his inability to speak. But we weren't able to get across the water to them. tower's in the
You
middle
can't
of the
cross
lake.
water.
Well, we can, but there's a town nearby. Whenever we go to try and set up a raft or something, they send out men on horseback with bows, chase us off.
We should be able to get through if we're lucky. Yeah, I think we can take. I think we can take you up on that task, and then we'll be coming back for a reward. You know, what have y'all got on y'all?
The bear folk blinks at you curiously. It's like, what, you want to go talk to the wizard?
Yeah, I think we should be able to get that done. Well, probably better than you can. You know,
fellow
the
comrade.
beast part of your beast folk.
They look at each other like uncertainly. Roll a persuasion check for me.
You want to do that, Ajil, or do you want me to?
I get advantage whenever I'm disguising myself as someone else.
You're not really disguised. This is just you trying to persuade them of a deal. And I think it would have to be Alistair because you made it. Oh, well. Well, you didn't have advantage.
There you go.
But...
Oh, he did.
Oh, no, it was Alistair who made the... Who was talking, so it's Alistair has to make the persuasion check.
Oh, well.
No, I was talking.
Oh,
I was asking them
sorry.
to...
New voices, I'm getting used to them. Yeah, that's fine. So it'll be the 16 because it's not really about disguising yourself, it's about just persuading them of a deal. But that's still 22, which is very good. So it's probably better if you set it to roll 2 dice rather than set turn advantage on and off. It just makes things simpler.
How do you
Yeah, I tried to... So wait, query advantage.
Don't worry about any of the stuff that says advantage, because honestly, I just find it makes things more confusing, because people roll advantage when they don't mean to. Yep, you're on, let's see, so, Eli, Rastroff, I'll do it for you real quick. Yeah, there you are, you're on roll 2 now. And just keep the advantage off, and it's simpler.
So you will never have to change it again.
Alright, yeah, thanks.
Cool. So, when you sort of see that, they look at each other, and they go, that would be simpler. They wouldn't chase you off. I don't know how dangerous the wizard's tower is, but if you can talk to him and convince him to come here and help Zimmy with his bottomless stomach and Jakku with his speech, then well, we don't have much need for it. And he goes into one of the tents and pulls out a pouch, looks over. 150 gold pieces?
That's more than enough. I can buy a couple of ales with those.
We won't need to attack the town anymore.
Brother, right?
Pardon?
We can drink that, brother.
Yeah, of course we can drink. Yeah, thanks. We'll take you up on the offer.
Hear this? Can I have a goat? I really like this goat.
We look over at Colin just petting the goat.
Pretty goat. Roll a persuasion check, Colin, because they do want those for food.
It's big toothy grin. Persuasion. Oh boy, I'm so good at that.
I don't believe you. Oh, well, no, apparently.
Actually, you know what? That's a straight 17, so...
They look at each other, and Zimmy goes, I won't need it so much if my stomach is fixed. And
please try not to eat it while I am gone.
The bear nods. It's like, you can have the goat.
Yeah. Thanks. Well, we'll be on our way.
Finish your food first. We have some more. And they've got some cooked meat, just seared meat effectively on the bone. Very camping barbecue style. But they offer you each some meat. Eventually, the little rat guy comes out of hiding directly behind Colin, puts his knife away.
Oh my god! At least you're the same size as me, kinda ish.
Yeah, he's also quite small. And you guys spend 10-15 minutes eating. Kind of a little bit of an awkward quiet falls over everyone. Occasionally, the bear guy makes some awkward small talk, so where are you from? Oh, that's interesting, that kind of stuff. But after a little while, you guys finish off your meal, and yeah, you guys can head off back to the others, who are, crouching in the woods, going, do we murder them? Did we not murder them? I don't know.
I this entire time I've waited for like the attack and then just like spells and arrows.
Yeah, I just kind of like wave bye to them, just like, thanks for the meal.
Yeah, same.
All right, you guys all head away from the camp. Meet the others. Well, what's been going on with the others while they've been watching this?
Well, I sort of imagined that we were just crouching there looking at them, trying to decipher what they were talking about. And after a while, it probably got boring, so I probably started dubbing them to sound really stupid.
So you've just been sitting there going, "Oh yes, I'm a giant cow man. Look how fancy I am. I'm an annoying kobold."
I just say,
Precisely.
okay, I kind of like relay the information to them, just like, and dang, we are racist.
So we don't gonna kill them, guys?
I thought we were going to kill them.
Well, we didn't. Well, we don't have to. That's the thing.
No, I thought it was always sign a contract to kill something. That's what.
I mean, they did say just take care of them in any way we want.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I believe it said just stop them from attacking the village, so...
Yeah. Not really used to any other things than battle.
So what did you guys talk with them about?
I
I'm
like
getting
that.
go.
So,
1% at a time,
yeah.
please.
Me first, or
I only say recycle.
alright, yeah. So basically, they're two of them are cursed. One has a bottomless stomach, and the other can't speak. And we pretty much just have to go across a river to a wizard and help them out. And then they shouldn't need to steal as much as they do. Probably even just chill with hunting in the forest.
Alright, so you know where this wizard is. We can go there now.
Yeah, they said just downstream. Follow the stream, you should reach the lake.
Alright. Oh,
That sounds reasonable.
Alright. So you guys take off, sort of follow the stream and see if you find a lake?
yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you guys march along the stream, kind of leaving the smell of the cooking fire far behind you, making your way as you go. You walk for not too long, so they deliberately set up their camp within like a half-hour walk of this lake. So they've probably tried to get across it a couple of times. And yeah, sure enough, when you break out of the tree line and you see that in front of you there's this big expanse of water, a fairly large lake in the middle of a valley. You can see there's what looks like an attempt at building a raft, but there's like several fallen arrows around the raft, and the raft's being like kicked to pieces. And looking around, yeah, you can see nearby, there's a small town, and it looks like that town has some guard towers set up. You guess, yeah, that's probably the town that marched out to stop these beast folk from making a boat. And actually, I have another map to take you to, because as you look across the water, you can see... Oh, let me just check actually the dynamic lighting setup before I take you there. It is good. You can see a wizard's tower. So you're not actually at the bottom of it yet. This is just what you can see off in the distance.
I only see a black screen.
Yeah, that's because I didn't have a character view when I was doing this. So yeah, you can see across the lake there is...
Drag mine on, or you're dragging it on for me?
It should be... Let's see. Do I have everyone? Is there anyone who can't see?
There we go.
That's
I
fine.
think I just probably don't have dark vision set up.
Let's have a look at your token. You shouldn't
Should
be...
have 60.
Open token. Do it. Actually, I'll re-drag you on. Call in.
I've only been on one contract before this, and it was in daylight, so...
Yeah. You shouldn't need dark vision, because it's all... you don't have sight. And what would your dark vision be? 120 for a couple? Just 60?
Yeah.
Cool. Name.
I wish it was 120.
Yeah. When you're a kobold.
Yeah, we have purchase too.
So can everybody see the wizard's tower across the water?
I cannot see a thing.
Yeah, I see it.
Marcel? Who is
Yeah, I can see the tower. No problem.
Cool. You should be able to see it, Marcel.
I can't see a thing.
Ejo. Sorry.
Can't.
So many new voices. Let's have a look. Yep, you don't have sight for some reason. Now you do. There you go. You can see it now. So yeah, looking across, you can see there's about, a couple of 100 feet of water. And then there's this big tower sticking up out of the on this little island. It does look like a very wizardy tower.
Remember when we joked about how we might have to take on a wizard?
Yep.
Oh, come on, we don't have to take him on. We can just...
I'm just speculating here.
We can just have, 2 quests in one. Get any favors.
Astrid, you're not actually where you are right now. You are still across the water away from the little island.
Where are we? You cut out.
How do we get over the water?
You are on the bank of a big lake, and this is on an island in the middle of the lake.
Okay, are there any boats?
None that you can see, except for there is a small town nearby that does have boats. Although, it's far enough that you could also just make a raft, or try and swim it. It might be difficult.
There's this raft right here in front of us. Let's try.
Hey, can we save that?
It's pretty shot with arrows, but if somebody wants to make an attempt to fix it up and get it working.
Anyone to that building?
Anyone?
Nope. All right, I'll go steal us a boat.
I think that's survival.
You could use survival for this, if you want to fix up a raft a little better. Or you could go and steal a boat or try and rent a boat.
I will be a moral support with a song.
Alright, you morally support the building of a boat.
I will try to help carry heavy logs and stuff over where they're building the boat that we would need, not just needlessly dragging logs around.
It helps you. It's like gathering firewood sometimes. It just makes you feel helpful.
Yeah, I'll help as well. I have some tricks with rope and stuff to bind all the wood together. So,
could somebody make a survival roll for me?
And add inspiration 1d6 to that roll.
Yeah, you can add 1d6 to that if you want.
Oh, there is.
If you want to, yeah.
Or you can hang on to it. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, do I need put 1d6 of extra?
It's up to you. Would you like to? You can hang on to it or you can use it.
But if you hang on to it, it only lasts 10 minutes. By the time we're at the castle, at the tower, it's probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah.
Sure.
You just give us the best boat you can right now.
So where were the Beastfolk stopped before?
It looks like pretty much where you're standing. That's why you've kind of found this raft with arrows in it. It looks like this is where they were trying to make up their raft.
Right.
And then they got chased off. 20, so you got 22. Yeah, you make one damn strong raft. It is a good raft.
I like this raft.
Nice.
You're very proud of it, actually. You might try and take it home with you if you can.
Put it on the goat.
Put it on the goat.
The goat raft.
And yeah, you should have a nice, secure raft. You think you could probably fit everybody on it. And you take out across the water. The water's fairly calm.
I will volunteer to paddle.
Yeah. You paddle away. You kind of just probably... I don't know, you probably just get some fairly flat sticks to paddle with. It's a little awkward and ungainly, but you manage to make it across. And you dock and get off, and you are where you are on the map now.
I will handle this. I am a professional.
I will come with you.
I follow behind the banker. I can only assume.
Alright, look.
I want to be somewhere near the front.
How about instead of breaking through, we just, knock on the door. Like
I was
normally.
going to knock on the door.
Alright,
I
so-
was
Say this. Alistair begins tower.
Alistair begins what?
I was making a joke about climbing. I'm not actually.
Like, Alistair, get back here.
So when you reach the tower door, you can see the door does not appear to be locked, but there is some symbols on it. There are several sort of circular coins in two tower configurations, one sort of ziggurat going up, one ziggurat going down. with an arrow pointing from one tower to the other, and the word "free moves" written on it. And I have a little. If you look up at the top of the tower now, you'll kind of see a rough estimation of what it looks like.
Maybe Alistair does climb.
Can we move this? We are unable to move your oranges.
I'll move them for you if you know where you want them to go to.
Alright, well, the outer 3 ones, you need to rotate them, what's that, like 60 degrees?
The outer 3 ones you need to rotate 60 degrees?
Yep, like clockwise, like from the middle out. I'm unable to explain, like this one goes there, this one goes here, and that one goes there.
Oh, I see what you mean. So you move one there, and then you take one down here.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you also watch High Rollers by any chance?
No, but I teach math.
Ah, it's true, you do. So as you approach it, Astrid just like walks up and goes, "Oh, I know this," and just fixes the puzzle straight away. And
I'm just like, wait, what? How? Huh?
Do you want to
Give a small applause.
you all become convinced she is some form of witch.
Do you want a job in the bank? I can get you a job in the bank.
And yeah, the door just clicks open.
Question, would I by any chance have time for a short rest on the boat? Or while building a boat?
Yeah, you could have taken a short rest during the building of the boat. I think that's fine.
Okay, thank you. Because I used up my Warlock spell slot and I want it back.
That's fine. So do you not have 2 at level 3?
I'm level 2.
Oh, and are you something else as well?
Yep, Bard.
Cool.
Oh.
Nice. Alright, yeah, you click the door opens, and you can see there's sort of a little entry hallway. And in a cage at the end of the entry hallway, 2 giant badgers. They're badgers about the size of mastiff dogs look at you and go growl in your direction.
I technically understand them.
It's true. They are saying, "Hey, who are you? What do you want? This is our house. Go away."
Oh, hi, badgers. We're visiting. We're looking for a wizard.
Oh, hey, Colin, they have some of your family in here as well.
What?
We just
Okay,
talked
yeah.
about racism.
No, my brothers.
Yeah, when you look through the windows, you can see there is in fact a kobold in a cage inside one of the rooms you can't go through the window. There are glass windows.
Where are we supposed to go? Oh, we need to go that way.
Yeah, it's a front door.
Or can we go this way as well?
I mean, that's around the side of the tower. If you want to go around the side of the tower.
Did the badgers say something?
Yeah, they sort of said, "Hey, who are you? What are you doing? This is our house."
Get out of my way.
I'm Astrid.
My brothers.
Come on, Colin.
Yeah, well, I would like to tell them that we're visiting and we're looking for a wizard if they know where we can find him or her.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check. You start growling at the badger's back as the rest sort of move around the cage, kind of keeping an eye on it.
Kick this door open and free my brother.
I will kick the door. Is the door open? Do I need to? Is it just open?
I mean,
Is
yeah,
it
you give it a
unlocked?
kick, it opens pretty quickly because it's not locked. So, poof, kick the door
Yeah,
open.
okay.
Doof.
Brother.
So slow down a little bit, just because there's a couple of things happening at once.
Back to the door.
Is it Alistair who's... oh, no, it's Lionel who's talking to the badgers.
Yep, I talked to the badgers.
Yeah, so they're like, "Wizard, he's upstairs in the top of the tower. Careful." But he didn't say we were getting company, though he doesn't really say anything to us because he's a badger, because we're badgers and he's not. But still, this is our house.
Grr.
Okay, we will try not to harm your house. Do our best.
You better not-
Lionel, can I pet them?
My friend would like to pet you. Would that be possible?
Roll a persuasion check. He can pet us. But he must get behind
you
the
can
ears.
pet them. But only behind the ears.
Alright, you like reach through the cave bars and like this like big, like grumpy looking badger moves its head a little bit and you get to scratch it behind the ear. And it makes a kind of happy noise.
Yeah.
I'm
It'll
gonna
stop growling.
I'm just gonna start shouting. Is anyone there? Hello?
Oh, shh, I must speak to my brother.
So while this is going on, you guys are still in the other room dealing with badgers. Colin and Astrid run into the other room. And yeah, there's this little kobold with a spear in this little cage. And he's like, and he starts speaking in Draconic, going, "Hey, stay away! This is the boss's chest. You're not allowed it. Get back!" He's like, holds his
Hello.
Tell that woman to stop shouting. It's annoying.
I can't do that. She's her own. Why are you in a cage if you're protecting the boss's chest?
What was that, Colin?
Why are you in a cage if you are protecting the boss's chest?
I have to stay in the cage. Otherwise...
Now, what if I was to tell you that I can get you a job protecting a bigger chest that's in a wall?
How big a chest in a wall?
How big a chest? We once put somebody in it, and he lost oxygen because there wasn't enough oxygen in this big chest.
That sounds like a small chest if there's not enough oxygen in it for just
Oh,
one person.
no, it's just so full of gold.
Shiny.
Colin, I think, I know the kobold is alive and stuff, but he is in a cage and he belongs to the wizard probably. So I don't think we should set him.
Oh, come on, you can't say that. You can't. It's not right to say that anyone belongs to whoever.
Who do you think you are? This is my brother.
Technically, we're from different tribes. I don't think we're related.
Don't be
Is this door open that I'm standing at?
No, it's shut right now.
Right.
Can I open it?
I'll free
Yeah,
you.
you can open it.
I won't take anything from the big chest, but I'm gonna free you so that I can help you later.
Don't free me. The inventor, the researcher, he'll beat me.
Okay.
While you're sort of having this talk, Astrid opens the other door. Once I can get the bloody dynamic lighting thing to let me select it.
Hello?
Give me a sec.
Is anyone here?
So the door opens up, and standing with a sword in its hand is a strange creature. Its body appears to be made out of... It's like a lizard or a newt on legs, but with kind of like a weird fiery look to it. And
now he's gone.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah.
And closes the door.
I can't.
Yeah,
That's why. I always do that.
Salmax.
Yeah. Come here, door. So yeah, this
Yeah.
kind of weird fiery newt looks at you and like glares. He's got a scimitar in his hand, and he's holding it like, "What are you doing here?" and kind of staring at you with like buggy newt eyes.
Hello. So we're looking for the wizard? I mean, is he taking visitors right now?
He makes a sound like crackling flames.
I don't speak that language, I'm sorry. Do you speak common?
Again, he makes a
Celestial.
sound like crackling flames. Does anybody speak Primordial or Igni? Which is basically the language of fire elementals.
No, but I speak common, celestial, giant, and sylvan.
Yeah, he doesn't speak any of those. So he like takes an angry step forwards, brandishing this like this scimitar, and sort of like gesturing you to back off, like get away from his kitchen. Behind him, this like large glowing beetle is like eating some scraps on the ground.
Does anyone speak fire language, you guys?
Nope.
I speak Draconic.
I'm gonna ask the kobold like which direction the master's in.
The kobold looks at you confused. Looks like he only speaks Draconic.
I just like, hey bud, can you translate it to him for me?
What are you trying to ask him?
Yeah, I'm asking which direction the master's in.
On
Not
top of
the
the
master,
tower.
the wizard.
On the highest level of the tower, probably.
As always.
Mm.
And where do I get to the stairs?
Where are the stairs, Big Chief?
He points his little spear in that sort of direction there. Says to you, through the kitchen.
As he points the spear, is there any way for me to grab it?
Yeah, you can grab it. Probably a good idea, because he's looking at Alistair like, I'm going to poke you with my spear if you get any closer.
Yeah, I grab it and try and like take the spear from him.
Sure, make a strength check.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go well.
I mean, it's against another
Ugh.
cobalt, so if it's ever going to go
Oh,
well. 8. Okay. This is going to be mildly
I'm just gonna
embarrassing
roll a
for everyone
natural
involved.
20.
Strength check for cobalt.
See,
Yeah, he grabs your arm and like drags you like half like against the cage and pulls your arm into the cage, and then like puts it in a kind of arm lock, twisting it painfully. It's like, my spear!
What's
My spear!
doing?
My spear.
My spear!
Arr.
Yeah, these two kobolds are just like yipping at each other angrily, like small pissed off dogs.
Well, at least we got what we need to do. Let's just go over there and meet those scary bugs and that crackling fire demon.
Yeah, what were you doing with that monster there?
Come on, guys. We just want to.
I mean, you know, you gotta kill sometimes. You gotta kill.
All right, Astrid,
Where
if you
are
like
the stairs?
push your way
I don't see.
if you push
Are
your
there
way
doors?
yeah, there's doors in here. If you push your way all the way into the room like that, he's going to attack you. So we'll need to roll initiative.
Yay!
Okay, so there's a wee button up in the top left corner, which is the initiative button. If you click that, it will add you to the initiative order. Scraggy badge here, good stuff.
It wasn't me.
I don't believe you.
What the fuck? I bet you that's an Adam thing.
That seems like an Adam thing. Alright. So, Ijil, you are the first throughout. You see Astrid kind of comes in like pointing at stairs, saying something, but this little creature like kind of growls angrily and is about to strike at her with his scimitar. What'd you do? You cast sleep. Okay.
Oh god, no.
Right. So let's see. So that will hit pretty much everything in the room. Just checking everyone's hit points. 4, and you're lucky there is something with lower hit points than you here. As you cast the spell, and you see that the little bug in the background who's eating his meal just kind of gets droopy-eyed and curls up into a little ball and goes to sleep.
Aww.
The Fire Newt warrior does not appear to be dissuaded by this. Do you do it? So that's your action. You've still got a bonus action and a move action.
Movement.
Do you want to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Alright, so you cast a spell, you see the little newt go to sleep, and then this Fire Newt sees this armored figure kind of panics, like it goes and spits on Astrid. Astrid, could you make a dex save for me? 11, cool. So you only take half damage. You take 3 damage as it just spits a big glob of fiery spit on you, basically. It sizzles at your armor.
Don't you, my brother?
That is all it can do, though. So it does that. The giant beetle snoozes happily in the background, and then it is Lionel's turn.
I will just first start with, are we killing it?
Yeah, well,
Come on. No, I don't think we should kill it. I mean, it's kind of rude to barge into someone's house, kill their guards, and or cook.
So,
Okay.
that's probably more than you can say in 6 seconds. You start saying that. So as far as non-lethal
Can I
goes,
squeeze between the people?
yeah, you can move through other players, just not through other enemies.
Okay, I would move then here, and then I would like to use my Fey Presence and try to frighten it.
Okay.
Wisdom save against 14.
Okay. How wide is your?
It's 10 feet. That's
Right.
why I moved. Also, it kind of works on everyone, I just realized. No, of
Yeah.
your choice. Okay,
Cool.
now wait.
Which
Charmed or frightened of your choice. So, yeah.
which
It's a
square are you
10-foot
standing in?
cube
Because
around me.
you can't stand like in the middle like that. You've got to be in a particular square.
Oh, okay.
So You can stand on 4.
I would move there, I guess.
Okay, you move all the way up to there. You cast it, so it's everything within 10 feet. So
Can you click it?
And it's a wisdom save.
There we go.
Yeah, it's sort of just like my head sort of turns a little bit into like bearish and just gives it a little bit of a growl.
Alright, the creature fails its wisdom save, and you can see it's suddenly like afraid. Like its eyes like well up with fear, and it like takes like a half step back. It is not happy about that. It looks you scared. Do you want to do anything else?
And then I just like make motions and just like shoot.
Okay. You do that. When you do that, from the fireplace next to you, a creature that was just hanging out in the flame comes out. It's another one of these sort of strange, fiery newt creatures. Although this one is dressed a little more fancily. It's got like, well, kind of like clothes made of charcoal, effectively. And it comes out, growls angrily, and is going to cast a spell. Moves up to here. It just comes out of the fire, looks at the intruders, and casts...
Oh, I will say, if its initiative was 12, I got a 15. I just don't know why.
You got... Oh, you got a Who got a 15?
You might have rolled it after you organized it.
Is that Lionel?
Lionel,
you've just gone, though, so you've had your turn.
I'm Alistair.
Oh, Alistair.
Alistair's not on the turn order at all.
Oh, did you roll it by pressing the little button up in the top corner, or did you go to your sheet?
I rolled the button at the top corner.
Oh, that's
Probably
weird.
rolled it to self.
Did you roll it? Did you roll it to self, or did you select
No,
your
I
token?
I see his initiative on here. Alistair's initiative was a 15.
That's really weird. It
He
should
just
be
didn't add it.
Okay. It's awkward. So, can you
I
roll
think
again?
Dylan was at the bottom of the turn. I think you might have skipped him accidentally.
I'm not seeing Alistair anywhere.
I rolled right before Lionel.
Okay, could you roll again for me, and then I can add you manually. So select your
Should I
token
try?
and press the initiative button. Okay, and then I can change that to a 15. Cool. Alistair, it's your go then. Pretend you didn't notice this guy coming out of the shadows.
I'm gonna go off of that. I'm gonna go up to this thing and going to try and knock it out with the butts of my short swords.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to like do non-lethal damage to something, yeah, you have to do it with a melee attack. But you can definitely do that.
Alright, yeah, I'm just like gonna dual wield my short swords and hit it twice across the face.
Cool. Clock it across the back of the head. Yep, that hits, and you'd get your sneak attack.
Marcel, turn your microphone off,
I'm
bro.
non-lethaling it.
Mute.
Alright.
I'm sorry?
Turn your microphone off and go help your mom look for the red bag, okay?
That's my wife, but no, it's okay.
Help your mom.
That's
Small
my
wife.
wife. And my mom. Cool, so you smack across the back of the head. It doesn't go down, but you can see it is hurt. It like grabs the back of its head in pain.
I'm gonna bonus action hit it with my short sword again.
Okay. I believe you won't get your... Alright, 18 misses. So 8 misses.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna duck out of the way with the movement.
Alright, so you move over there. Cool. Now from the shadow, from the fire, comes this weird creature, and it's going to cast a spell. So it takes a step up, and is going to cast... Well, step there. And he is going to cast Burning Hands. So it's going to get Igil, Lionel, and Astrid.
That's a dex save, right?
It will be, yeah. I'm just clicking the button now. Oh, yeah, it's a dex save. It's not in there for some reason. Against DC 12.
Yes.
Cool. So if you pass, you only take half, so 7 damage.
Like, you know, in those Tom and Jerry cartoons, like, just jump up and, like, I'm just like, when Tom gets burned, it's like, ouch!
Alright, so you jump up, grabbing your backside as it is burnt. But avoid the worst of the flames. Astrid takes it full in the face. And then this creature kind of stands there kind of menacingly. Colin, your little friend is like still holding your arm, but looks over like hearing all this like noise from the other room.
I'm sorry, brethren. And then I pull out the rapier and just like try and knock him out.
Okay, here's fuck this. Sure, roll an attack. I'm sorry, my brother. Bonk. He dodges your attempt to knock him out and looks at you like hurt. Like why? I thought we.
I apologize, brother.
All right. In retaliation for you trying to hit him with his thing, he's going to. Actually, I mean, he's going to try and hit you, but actually with his cobalt strength, punching can't hurt. So he just like flaps at you ineffectually. Like why? Anything else?
It's like, Colin, get out here.
Still hold your arm though. Astrid, it's your
You gotta
go.
hold my arm.
Where's the staircase?
There is a door over here and a door over here.
Man, my rolls are shit.
Okay. I'll move to that door.
All right. You move around this guy. He's going to take an attack opportunity as you go by.
He's frightened though, right?
Yeah, you can still take an attack opportunity. He'll just have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's frightened of me.
Or 15. So 15 misses.
15 misses. Is the door open?
Yeah, you give the door a try. It's open.
Yeah, I opened the door.
Cool.
Astrid gives no fucks.
Astrid gives no fucks. In front of you, you can see there is a small room. There is a door going around the edge. And you also see a spiral staircase heading up.
Alright. I have 10 more feet of movement. I'm going to use my action to lay on hands, give myself 15 hit points back.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, not really. I don't have any bonus action things. It's weird.
You're used to having a lot.
I know.
Ralph, it's your go.
Yeah, I'll step into the room. So we're gonna kill them guys, or what? So I should just shoot him?
You don't kill them, you just knock them
I mean,
out.
if you can knock him out.
Yeah, we need to make sure clear to them that we don't mean them any harm.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah, if you want to knock them out, you could go up and attack one with your short sword and just like smash him with the pommel.
Yeah, I could do that. No problem. Instead of firing my bolts, because
Yeah.
they're really smart.
Yeah, it's hard to shoot people and make it non-lethal.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, so I'll do that then, and attack with my short sword to try to not kill him.
Alright, so you move up to this one, he kind of eyes you as you come up closer. Begins incanting spells to defend himself. And yeah, just click the short sword button. Natural one does not hit, unfortunately. You kind of stumble as you go on some coals and almost fall into the fire. But stop yourself at the last second, like, oh, I'm good, I'm a badass. Kind of wish you could use your bow, it's a lot better for you.
Yeah, I told you guys, like shooting things, not hitting things.
Anything else?
Nope, that's about it.
Okay. Ichil, it's your go.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna attack the fire newt. And I'm gonna do Blade Flourish. Which spends a bardic inspiration point in order to attack, do more damage according to the thing, and also attack another guy.
Cool. I think you can decide that after you hit, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you miss, it's not eaten up.
Yeah. You can decide that once you hit. Cool. So you go up, you swing your whatever weapon at it. Yeah, that 17 hits it. Do you want to use your flourish? you want to use your flourish? Rest her off.
I guess not.
There we go. Alright, and are you trying to be non-lethal? Or are you just cutting them down? Are you muted or something, buddy?
Sorry, yeah. With push to talk, I forget that when I'm already talking, I forget I have to push again.
That's fine. So yeah, you go up, you strike it. Which blade flourish is this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's just that you cut out for a second.
Sorry, I'll reconnect in a second, just to fix that. Which blades flourish do you use? Because they all have effects and stuff.
I use the one where I get to hit 2 targets.
Okay. Is there like a range between them?
As long as I'm within slashing flourish, as long as I'm within like 5 feet of another enemy, I can hit them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you bump this one on the head, you knock him unconscious, and then what is it? You get to make another attack on the one, or does some of the damage carry over?
Yeah, I just get to make an attack on a different creature.
Okay, cool. You strike the other newt for 9 damage. He gasps in anger and casts a spell as a reaction, and is going to hellish rebuke you.
Ouch.
Ouch.
I think they're... Yep, that's it. 12 damage. DC 12 deck save.
That could have been bad. That was 3d10.
Yeah. 13. So you only take half. Or 18, sorry. You only take half. So you take 6 damage as he blasts fire back at you as you give him a good whack. However, you see that the other newt is knocked unconscious.
Alright, yeah, and I'm gonna bonus action healing word.
Yep, that's fine. So the fire newt is unconscious. The little fire beetle is sound asleep. Alistair Foran, it's your go.
I'm gonna again run up to this guy and try and whack him across the face with the sword.
The newt is unconscious. He is down and like.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He got smacked.
I did not know that.
He got smacked
and
out
I'm
by
following Astrid and going up those stairs.
It's like, help me, please. He wants me dead.
You're standing
I'm gonna
on top of
bonus
my
action.
token.
Yeah, you can't stand on somebody's token. You gotta finish your turn somewhere else. Cool. Alright, so you just start following
bonus
out.
action dashing.
Alright, I mean, there's not really any rush, like, to get up the stairs. You'll just... I don't know if you've played any video game ever, but running and joining the next group of mobs is pretty... Okay, yeah, go. It's fine. You can go commit suicide.
I'm just rushing up the stairs. Shh. No one ever claimed Alistair was a smart man.
Alright, you can... If you use your dash, you can rush up to the next level.
Cool.
Alright, you rush up to the next level. I'll just move you to that map.
And suddenly you hear short screams.
So you just end up here. You can see there's a way off the wall, and the spiral staircase continues up the way.
Cool, that's then my turn.
Cool. Lionel. This Fire Newt Warlock is still standing. What do you do?
But he already got hit with something, right?
Yeah, he got hit by Egil.
Yeah, I fought him with my longsword.
And then he blasted you back in turn.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna cast Friends on him. Oh wait, he probably doesn't speak my language, right?
No, they appear to only speak this weird, like, crackling flame language.
Fine. I'm gonna smack him with my rapier, try to make it non-lethal too, because that's the only way I can do non-lethal stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. 15 hits, you hit him for 9 damage. He's still up.
And as a bonus action, I also healing word myself.
Okay. It is the Warlock's
Nice.
turn. He is out of spells because he's not, he's a Warlock and they don't get a ton of spells. So he is going to... so many people in front of him if he doesn't... He is going to cast Firebolt on the bard who hit him. Oh, I don't have that. There it is. Fireball. Boom. So this would be with disadvantage because he's in close melee. Doesn't matter. You take 5 fire damage.
It's like, come on, please.
Yeah. Apparently he's very good at throwing fire while in melee. Colin, there's this little kobold still holding your arm. You're having a slap fight with it.
Please, brother, just go down.
Alright, you punch him in the face and he falls onto the bottom of the cage unconscious.
Rest easy, friend. Alright, what's going on in here? Oh my god!
Yeah, it smells like fire and combat in here.
You guys having fun? I'm just gonna chill by the door.
I just yell at Colin, no, I'm not having fun, because you were there with playing around with the guy while I'm here getting burnt.
Anger issues much?
You seem like you have some internal struggles.
Had a bad day.
Astrid, it's your go.
You guys, the warlock went up, or the tiefling guy went up ahead. I don't think that's a good idea, but I'll help you guys.
Astrid slowly walks into the room and tries to whack this warlock, but it bounces off its magical shield.
Ouch.
Bong. That would have been a good hit, too. Actually, that hit doesn't make sense. It's got your +4, +2?
My fighting style is dueling. So
Okay, yes. Nice. Alright.
I have it right there!
I see that now. Yeah, you swing it, but it bounces off its magic shield. Ralph, do you want to try and redeem yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it again.
14 hits it for 6. Falls back against the wall, but does not get knocked out. Though he does look pretty beat up right now. Everyone's like pushed him into a wall. He's only about 5 foot tall, and everyone's just standing around him, wailing on him.
Yeah,
He's getting a little sad.
Yeah, I kind of just turned to everyone and just smiled. Just like, yeah, y'all got this.
Yeah, as I hit him, I walk away to the door in the other room.
Alright, as you walk away, he's going to take a swing at you.
Me? Wait, what?
Well,
yeah, because you walk away.
Ralph walks away, so he gets an attack of opportunity. So he's going to swing his Morningstar. 21 for 6 damage as Ralph turns his back on him. So Ralph takes 6 damage, and then it's Egil's turn.
Yeah, so I already cast Healing Word, but I'm gonna disengage as I just turn to smile and turn to everyone, just like, yeah, y'all got this, as I just hightail it out of there.
Alright, you run away from the mostly beat up warlock who's like, this is getting better. And then it's Alistair's go. Alistair, you've ran up the stairs. You're on the second floor now. You can see there's big windows around here, so you can kind of see out onto the lock before you. And then there's corridors going left and right, kind of going around the circumference of the tower. And that's what you see, Alistair. You there, buddy?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm up here. Yeah. I'm going to check for like traps at the door or anything first.
There's not actually a door there. If there was, I'd have put like dynamic lighting on. Yeah, it's open up. There is a door, but it's open.
Walk.
Yeah, sure. You can move
here. Yep.
You move over there. You get a nice like look out over the lock. It's pretty.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over to like a.
Actually, when you reach where you were, you do hear a voice coming from this direction, going, "Hey, have you got my food? Have you got my food? This way."
I don't know where you're.
I'm doing a wee indicator. You should be able to see it.
I'm not seeing an indicator. I can't see all around the tower, so.
This way. Oh, connection to server has been interrupted. It will pop up in a second.
Oh yeah, cool little trick. As DM, you can shift click ping, and it'll drag everyone's attention to there.
Oh, yes, of course I haven't taken them over there. One second, I'm going to just... Boop. Get that. Sorry, I forgot to drag you over. So you're up here, Alistair, and that way.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I'll just call out, no sir, I've actually come with a request, if you please.
A request? I think that's all you can really get out in 6 seconds. Do you want to move in that direction, or...?
Yes, please.
Sure. Yeah, you can keep using your movement. You've got a bonus action dash, so... And you find this sort of door here, and you hear the voice was coming from behind that door.
Cool.
Okay. Back down below, Lionel, your friends all seem to have decided they have better things to do than fight this fire newt. Who you know in a second is going to try and bash somebody. What do you want to do?
Well, if they're not gonna do it, I will try.
11 misses.
Damn it.
Yep, so it's a good, powerful strike, but not very accurate. It bounces off its...
I would like to use my bonus action to give Astrid inspiration.
Okay, you inspire Astrid. The Fire Newt Warlock is going to throw a firebolt at you. So it's got disadvantage on this because it's a ranged spell in close combat. 15?
That hits.
Okay, you take 5 fire damage as it burns you slightly. Colin, it's your go.
5 fire damage?
That's right, 2 fire damage. Just a little burn.
Okay.
And then Colin.
I sneak between Astrid's legs and I punch this newt.
Okay. 15 hits. Are you non-leafling it, or are you just trying to run it through?
Yeah, non-leafling. I punch it.
Cool. Alright, yeah, you come out and you just jump from between Ash's legs, punch it in the face, and it falls backwards unconscious.
Alright. We got things to do. Let's go.
Yeah, and with that we can leave initiative. Yeah, the cooks have been finally beaten.
Yeah, so I just eat a pie.
Okay, it's actually roll 3d4, not the same as a healing potion.
Oh, sorry. Alright, okay. I'll just subtract 2 from that and roll 1 more d4.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just do it that way. Okay, Fampy. So yeah, you find yourselves, most of you are standing at the bottom of this spiral staircase, although there is also a door going this way. The newts are unconscious behind you. Alistair, you're on the floor above, and yeah, there's a somebody on the other side of the door. Excuse me, if you would let me out of here, I would be very, very pleased.
Question, if Astrid is not going to be here, can I move the inspiration to Colin? Just so it doesn't just fizzle?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's like, hey. Who's there? Who are you? And why are you here?
Eli, it's not the door you're next to, it's upstairs, where Alistair is. There is a voice coming from beyond. The door next to you, it's silent.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry about that.
That's alright, well, on 2 different levels it gets a little confusing. But yeah,
is anyone in need of healing right now?
I mean, I'm good. I only got like 1 hit point left. 1 hit point less. That's...
No, I still have enough. I can do. No problems.
Yeah, your party has a few scrapes and bruises, but nothing too major.
Let's run up then.
Yeah, Alistair.
Yeah, we don't want to open this door first.
I kinda do.
So, is the door open in front of Alistair?
No, the door is shut in front of Alistair.
I want to move upstairs. Like, if they're gonna in that door, there's like one other party member that might need some help.
Ralph, I saw you. Did you open the door there?
Yep.
Yeah. When Ralph opens the door downstairs, you can see there is a study beyond. Sort of shelves along the walls with papers on them, some chairs, little light brewing. There's also kind of an acrid, chemically smell in this room. And Alistair, the door in front of you is it's locked.
Could you let me in, sir? I'm just here to talk.
I would like to, but I am locked in this room. I am a prisoner.
Wait, why are you a prisoner?
That I do not know. I had business with the wizard, same as every month. I came to see him. But when I got here, his minions knocked me out with some fucking
So
poison.
you're not the wizard.
No, I am not the wizard. I am a prisoner.
Have a nice day, sir. I'll come back for you in 5 minutes.
No, come back here.
And I walk off.
Alright, you do a sweep of the rest of this floor in the tower. All the other rooms you kind of open up, they are empty. There's nothing major inside them. Maybe some boxes or unmade beds. But apart from that room, there's nothing really of interest up here.
So is the only way up the stairs I came up?
Yeah, that's the only way up, and it keeps going up.
Oh, okay. I'll circle back round to the man in the locked room.
Eli, how did you get the other side of that dynamic lighting?
I'm so surprised because you can clip in this game.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. Don't clip.
I didn't know I could, so I was just wondering, can I?
Alright. Well, yeah, you guys have found this little study. Some of you are in there. Let's just get quick, because people seem to be splitting up a little bit here. What is Lionel and Colin doing?
Colin, look.
We had Alistair upstairs, right?
Yeah, Alistair has ran upstairs.
Then I would like to go there if he needs help, because it seems pretty tame down here.
Alright. Lionel, you head upstairs. Yeah. You probably run
After
into...
looking in the study, with nothing interesting there, I go upstairs too.
Yeah, the only thing really is there's some papers and stuff, and there is another door in the study that leads deeper in.
Yeah, wizards like they're either like to be way up or in deep, dark places. I mean, I've done my research. I'm a performer after all.
Okay. I'm still not sure what people are doing. I know Alistair's coming back down and Lionel's going back down. It's going up. So Alistair and Lionel, you'll probably run into each other. I think Colin's
Alistair's not back down. He just circled around back to the locked room where the guy was.
Okay. So Alistair is circling around to the locked room of the door. Lionel is heading on up. So is Colin. Yes, Colin? You're heading up as well?
Yes.
Okay. And while that's happening down below, what are Ijil and Ralph doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
Alright, you open up the door. Ralph, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm standing right behind her just to watch her back.
Alright. So you guys open up the door. I'll describe that room in a second. Colin and Lionel head upstairs. You kind of find yourself in this open-windowed top part. They kind of come up Alistair when you get round to the door again.
Yeah.
What were you
I just knock on the door and say, "Hey, I'm back."
Hello, yes. Please, let me out of here. I've been in here too long. I'm hungry. They haven't been feeding me.
Couple questions first, sir. What exact business do you have with the wizard?
It is private mostly, but my employer used to go to the wizard for enchantments and the like.
Who's your employer?
Lady Galadriel. Galadriel? That's very close to Galadriel, Matthew. Yes, Lady Galadriel.
That was like,
Glav. Lots of V's in there to make it less Galadriel. Galadriel.
Could you put it in the chat so I can see it?
I just made it up there as you said it. I have
no idea. Gotcha.
However you want to spell it is correct.
Cool. Blackmail for the future. Anyway.
Exactly, Sean.
So, if I let you out, nothing's gonna happen?
If you let me out, I will be very thankful. It's around this stage that Colin and Lionel kind of come around the corners and see you having a... You can hear the person beyond the door talking to you.
Can I make a insight check?
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
2.
There's a voice beyond that door. Beyond that, you're not sure.
An insight check?
Sure. What are you insight checking for, though?
Just like if he's lying about anything being fishy.
Okay.
The usual.
16? You don't get like a dishonest feeling from him, apart from the fact you're pretty sure the guy beyond that door might be a drow. He has the kind of drowish accent.
Oh, I like it. I start to unlock.
Yeah, but he sounds put out and annoyed by the situation he's found himself in more than anything else.
All right, so if the door's locked, I'll try and unlock it.
Sure. Roll a Thieves' Tools check for me. Line on call, and you can see he gets down his knee and begins doing the Skyrim animation for unlocking a door.
How do I roll a Thieves' Tool? Is it just sleight of hand, or?
As a rogue, I'm guessing you have Thieves' Tools. Just roll sleight of hand for now. You can add it onto your sheet at the bottom by adding a skill.
Pretty sure you add like +2 or plus something onto it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you are going to unlock that door. While that's going on, downstairs, Ralph and Ijil, you open up the door, and inside there's a bit of a strange sight. You can see there is what looks like a mummy, a human figure wrapped in many bandages. They're wrapped around his body over and over again, but the bandages are stained kind of a greenish color, and you realize the acrid chemical smell is coming from him. There are two cables attached to him, or tubes actually. One of them appears to be pumping and drawing what looks like poison or some green stinking liquid through the tube and into the mummy, and then out the other side and into the other container. There's also a chest in the corner. And yeah, this mummy is just sort of standing there, wrapped in bandages, being used to decant this strange green liquid. I don't know what that meant. You might be pushed to talk again, Ijil.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is the thing I'm standing next to is just purely distilled water, right?
No, the one you're standing next to there is just a big bucket of like acrid smelling substance that is being drawn through to this bucket over here that has like a little pumping mechanism in it, and is drawing through this stuff. And it doesn't look like it's pure what's coming through. It looks like it's being distilled, but not exactly purified.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, thanks. My guy's eyes light up as I was just like, ooh, piece of candy. As he just goes to try and bust open the chest.
Okay. Yeah, you open the chest. It pulls open. You can see there is kind of a variety of different test tubes and beakers, some fancy glassware, lots of sciencey stuff that you don't really understand, although it looks kind of fancy and expensive.
Well, I mean, if he isn't here, whilst we're searching for him, we can always wait here, and he'll definitely come back. It's like nothing to view, really. So yeah, I kind of head back around the corner, trying to get up to my friends.
Okay. As you head back, as you kind of begin to move back, right where Ralph is standing, the mummy-like thing makes a pained moaning noise, like. And shifts slightly.
Yeah, so I just nope out of there. I'm gonna cast. Do mummies have like some sort of sense? I don't think they do. Yeah, I'm gonna cast minor illusion on me and Ralph, and we're just gonna look, man, duck, and we'll sneak out.
Yeah, minor illusion's a 5-foot square and it doesn't really move. So minor illusion is a 5-foot square that doesn't really move, so you can cast it.
Oh, you can't move whilst you're using it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can cast it, but it only occupies one space, so it's a very simple spell to make like simple images. You can cast it and make a box, but you'll run out of the box much faster than you could cast it again.
Alright, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just hightailing it out of the room, just like turn her off and just like, nope.
Alright, you're just like, you don't want anything to do with this. The creature makes another like pained moan as you leave, but doesn't move. Ralph, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm heading to the door, and just keep a watch on him, like walking backwards with my face to him if he's not doing anything strange?
No, he kind of looks in your direction with kind of like a piteous gaze. Like it looks like he's in incredible pain, but can't seem to pull himself away from the wall.
Yeah, as I'm not that really into spells and magic stuff, I also moved to the other guys to just inform them about what happened and, well, let the wizards or clerics decide what to do with this kind of stuff.
Alright, so you both move upstairs. While you're doing that, Alistair, you get the door unlocked. Click.
Question, how do I set up temporary hit points so you see them?
I normally just mark them in one of... You don't really need to worry too much about seeing them, but I normally just mark them in my... there's a little empty bubble there?
The green one?
The green one. I would normally just put 5 in that, or whatever your temporary hit points is.
Okay.
And that's how I keep track of them. Nice and simple. Right, so as those guys come in, you open the door, and standing kind of in front of the door, looking eagerly... This is as you're going upstairs, Ralph and Jill, so it'll be a wee minute. There's this tall, handsome elven man with very, very black skin and silver hair. And he's standing there, kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, thank God. Thank Lol.
Hello, sir.
Greetings. Please, I need to get out of here. I haven't eaten in 2 days."
Well, there's a kitchen right downstairs, I think. You can grab some food in there.
He nods, and it's like, "I think I will..." "Oh, look, a kobold. I've not seen one." "Okay. Well, thank you for..." Oh, and he kind of like gets out of it and then notices there's quite a few of you and looks a little nervous. Big group around him as he's coming out of this door.
Anyone
Are
want
we
to
really
follow
just going to
downstairs?
let him walk away?
No, I'm going to follow him around.
Alright. You guys let him
Me and Ralph relay the information, just like, alright, downstairs is terrifying, don't go there.
Yeah, there's this.
What's
I don't know
downstairs?
if we should just let him walk around.
No, just keep him close to you. There's a mummy downstairs in a room. He's just tied up on some machine, but maybe he knows something about it.
Do you, sir?
I know nothing about any mummy. It sounds very strange. I've been stuck in that room for like a week, 2 weeks.
Ah, okay. But maybe you want to stay close to us just so we can protect you from the mummy.
Look, I'm going to grab something to eat from the kitchen and I'm going to leave. That's my plan.
I don't really like that plan because there's only one raft out of here, as I know.
We'll fucking swim. It's not that far.
Does anybody else have rope?
Yeah, I've got some rope.
You normally just have rope.
If you got it in your kit, then you'll have some rope.
Does he have any weapons?
Do a perception check. 21? Yeah. Looking him over, you can see he's holding one of his hands a little strangely. If you look a little closer, you see he has what appears to be kind of a homemade shank in his hand. Like a little piece of bed spring or something he's managed to sharpen into a blade.
Okay. I'll say, well, at least you have something to protect yourself with, right?
He looks at you and goes, "I'm quite capable of protecting myself, thank you." God, I'm just
If
imagining
you
this guy's
were,
just
then you
like out
wouldn't
of
be locked
prison,
up, would you?
just surrounded by people right now. He looks very nervous. Look,
I'm sorry, sir, but I do not trust you.
Well, I don't trust you, but I'm
Why
out
looks
and I
nervous?
want to go home.
that is very
Plus,
nice.
afterwards, this place is not safe.
Hey, saying that you've probably been here before, do you know where the wizard stays?
Yes, he has an apartment at the top of this tower. There's a floor before that, which is a laboratory of sorts. And then beyond that is his chambers.
Well, yeah, thanks.
My pleasure.
Come on, guys, I think we should let him go. I mean, he doesn't seem like too much of a harm. I mean, he's barely got a dagger.
All I'm saying is that usually people are locked up for a reason. Not that I'm completely against false imprisonment, but I have no idea who this person is, and he's a drow. I'll be honest, he's a drow.
And you're a
Come
kobold.
on, man. We were just taught about racism. You can't go on doing that.
In this very special Slayers Take, we learn about racism.
You gotta wait until they do something bad to deem them a horrible person.
Were you appalled by the fiery creatures in the kitchen?
The fiery creature, yes, those things. They are some sort of cooks that he keeps around. What about them?
Guys, I would just like to point out that they also just attacked us without really any reason.
Well, they can't speak to us.
They did try talking to us first.
And how did that work out?
To the best of my knowledge, I've never spoken to them. They just make that weird fiery noise.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's their language.
I think that's their language.
So I'm going to go. I wish you all the best on your future endeavors.
Do you have anything on you or need anything?
I need to get the fuck out of this crazy tower where I was imprisoned and they didn't feed me properly without any warning.
What's your name again, sir?
I never said it.
What is your
That's
name?
unfortunate. Why don't you say it now?
Drotstradin.
I would like to insight check you.
Sure.
I
I
agree.
do not believe you, you little asshole.
Yeah, that's his name. That's the one Matthew made up there in the moment.
You have a very strange name, sir. It's like you're making
it's
these up as you go
actually
along.
very close to the most, well-established drow, Dritsteward.
That's pretty good, though. It's pretty good. But,
Drow have very strange names.
alright, sir. If I ever catch you and you're doing wrongdoings, I will own you.
He
Sir,
looks at you.
first, second, you hold
very-
my hand out.
He kind of ignores you for a second. He's like, "Don't threaten me, little fucking kobold. I've killed dozens of your kind."
I work at a bank. You don't know the power I have.
I think drows have a healthy respect for banks, so he looks a little nervous at that. Like, I am going to go.
Sir, first, could you look at me in the eyes, please?
That is a very suspicious question to ask a man.
Yes. Could you look at me in the eyes, sir?
I'd rather not.
Please?
Roll a persuasion check. When a man who looks at the devil asks you to look him in the eyes, that is suspicious.
I don't actually
When the
need to
devil asks you to
about
look
this.
him in the eye.
You stare at the devil and the devil stares back.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yo, what I miss? What I miss?
It's just them accosting this drow.
I don't actually need to, I just want him to look me in the eye.
He makes an effort. He makes a point of not looking you in the eyes.
Alright, well, I'll cast Charm Person anyway on him then.
Okay.
They have resistance to being charmed, don't they?
You know most elves are pretty difficult to charm. That's fairly common.
I
knowledge.
could still make an effort.
Yeah, of course. Go for it. I'll just click Wisdom now, just to see how we get. So 14 is your spell save higher than 14?
No, it is not.
No. He resists your attempt to charm him.
Look, man, stop bothering him. I mean, I don't think he's the worst guy.
Secrets, he's shifty.
Of course I'm
Okay,
shifty. I'm a
by
drow.
this point-
I can't help it. It is just in the
Here's
nature.
Here's 5 gold pieces. Do not commit crimes, please.
He takes the 5 gold pieces and then is just gonna back out the window, I think, at this stage. Just like, okay, bye everyone. And just does whatever he can to get out of the room.
Keep yourself nice.
He leaves. Yeah, he just gets out of there as quickly as he can. Unless anyone's going to make a physical effort to stop him.
Have a good day.
Okay, well, that was fun, I guess. What's next?
I'm going upstairs.
Alright, Colin. You head upstairs. Do the others follow after?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Cool.
Yeah, no problem. I follow.
Right, so let me just move you guys. So you... Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, just stop moving your tokens for a second and it'll let me move you all. So you guys move up these stairs. Colin first. You find yourself at the entrance to the next floor, and here you can actually hear some noise. You hear the... No, don't go out yet. Fuck's sake, I'm putting you there for a reason.
I'm sorry.
You hear the scratching of a pen, kind of just beyond, as well as that you can hear like some like quiet voices making noise. You can hear some like little chittering voices, kind of chittering back and forth. Colin, you recognize it as more Cobalt dialect, Draconic, and after a little while you hear like a stern voice go, "Oh, would you all shut up? I'm trying to work here."
What does the Draconic say?
It was hard to make out. It was just like back and forth chittering, like conversation.
I'll go in Draconic. What was that?
I said shut up! The voice shouts.
It's like, yeah, that's definitely the wizard.
Are you here,
I
sir?
will knock on the side of the wall, and I go, hello?
You hear a loud voice, the voice call out again. What? Who's there?
I'm a representative from the Cobalt Reserve.
You hear someone incant a spell as you're kind of making your way out, and you only catch the brief sight of what looks like a spindly, dark-skinned dwarf before he finishes incanting the spell and disappears.
Oh, come on!
Maybe stop announcing that you're from the bank.
I mean, I
Let's just
usually
stand at the
works.
top of the stairs and just like feel out for anything trying to come this way.
Stop! Get out of here! What are you doing? You're interrupting my research. You are contaminating everything.
Well, we're just asking a favor of y'all.
Favor? What do you want a favor? Go back up!
Brother,
Well, you know, we've got a couple of friends. One with a bottomless pit for a stomach, and the other that physically can't talk anymore because of their curses. I was wondering if you could, you know, fix them up, help them up for us.
Why are you asking me this? This is not any of my concern.
please.
We could pay you.
I don't need your money. I'm busy with my research.
Well, we will also leave you alone after that.
Can I start looking at his research, all the things he was scribbling down?
Yeah, make a quick perception check.
Can I make an investigation? It's not better.
Investigation works, yeah. 11?
11.
The only thing you kind of glean before you feel like a stick like slap your hand away from the research, and you hear it, the voice goes, "Stop that!" You just see the words, "Who is best in cave?"
Who is best in cave? Okay. Well, you have a bunch of my brethren over here. Hey, what's up, boys?
They all wave. Hi! Like, they are not your brethren. They are my research guinea pigs, you could say.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that you're not very friendly.
Sounds a little inhumane, not gonna lie.
Inhumane.
Come on, man. Why you gotta be such a jerk? I mean, all we need is just like a little bit of incantations, a little bit of dispel curse.
Then you should speak with the wizard, not me. I'm not part of that.
Wait,
Oh,
you're not
the wizard. Then get out of my way.
No, I am
Well,
not.
then who is the wizard?
He's upstairs. He lets me sublet this room.
God dang it!
Ah,
How many
Hello.
people are here?
Oh, you rent? You rent? I should take a look at your contract, see if I can get you a better deal.
Alright, when you move there, you actually physically bump into him, and he, like, staggers backwards.
Oh.
And, like, everyone sees
Hey.
this chair in front of the, desk shudder. Like,
It's like, well, we'll be on our way. And then, well, that's what you get for assuming it makes an ass out of you and me.
Get out of here. This is my apartment. I've paid good money for it.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Yeah,
didn't.
have a nice day.
You hear the noise of him, like, it sounds like he scrabbles up on top of the table. He's deliberately keeping himself very close, it seems, to this little device on the table. Colin, you'd have noticed when you're looking at it. It looks like a chime, but it's connected to several other chimes. Kind of almost to amplify it.
Okay, well,
This
I'll be back
guy
for my
pissed
brother
was
in.
up, right?
Yes, you could travel up to the next level. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
All right. If everyone can just gather on the spiral staircase, I can transport you. Cool. Right. So you guys all head up to the next level. And you find yourself in a sort of laboratory space. There's a weird-looking cylinder pointed at the night sky. There's books. It all seems pretty... Yeah, this looks a little more neat than downstairs. And this does have the feeling of like a wizard's tower.
Well, guys, I think we're where we need to be.
Yeah, let's check out his home.
Okay. You move around. Yeah, there's some detritus around, weird unguents and arcane foci. And you can see there is a door that leads further in. However, the door has very complex magical runes all over it. Just covering the door from top to bottom.
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Someone else have a check.
I mean,
Sir, I'm a representative from the bank.
I know it.
What was that?
Can I use like just Arcana?
Yeah, Arcana would be what you'd use to read these sort of runes.
Alright,
I want to assist him.
Yeah, absolutely. You can assist him, and you can both kind of put your heads together, look over the runes, see what you can figure out.
You might have a plus. You may have a higher plus than me. I have a +2.
I have a +1, so...
Alright, 12. You don't know exactly what these runes are. They're pretty complicated. But you do get the feeling there is definitely some ward here. If anyone tried to open the door without the correct sort of key, you suspect that it would release some pretty negative energy in your direction pretty hard. You also get the feeling there's a couple of like privacy wards there to keep out noise and the like.
Do we want to knock, guys? I can knock safely.
Yeah, try that. I'm gonna go and take a look at the stuff here to see if there's anything I can glean from it.
I would like to cast Prestidigitation and make the sound of loud knocking.
Okay. Yeah, the sound of loud knocking tuk, 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 appears. But there is no answer at the door.
Well, that didn't work.
Hello, sir. I'm a representative from the bank.
You know what? Let's just start making noise. We got 2 bards. We can both we can both take a short rest also. Just play a song of healing and just make a lot of noise.
Alistair's just looking at the door to see if there's a lock he can mess with.
There is a door handle. Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's move a little bit if he's gonna mess with the door.
Yeah, maybe back up.
I will take out my violin and just start playing.
Pray for me, and I open the door.
Alright, you grab the
Really
door
strong.
handle and turn it and push. So that will definitely set off the wards on the door.
Yup.
Yeah, everyone should definitely pray for the tiefling.
Do I need to make a saving throw?
Yeah,
Okay, I
you will.
guess this can be more of a requiem then.
It might be, yep. Could you make a
Thanks.
dex save for me? What kind of damage would you use in his house? Probably thunder, because that would wake him up. Okay, you...
Oh, so our yelling didn't wake him up?
No, it did not. Because there were privacy runes on it that stopped it making noise. What's the highest level you can cast this at? Wards.
Wow. Hyatt, thanks.
I mean, you take security seriously. So it'll be 4. So another...
Oh no. Oh god.
Another D8.
This is not going to be good for me.
How many hit points do you have?
19.
Alright,
I should have done
So
that.
dead.
let's see how you do. 25. Not a very good roll on my part. So
What saving throw do I need to make?
dexterity saving throw against a DC. I think it's 14, but I'll double check. Constructs.
Good luck. Hey!
Hey, half damage. I'm still over halfway done with my health.
Nice. Alright. So, yeah, there's a loud explosion. Doom! As his thunder goes off. Yeah, it was 14 was the DC. Yeah, you're fine. And you are blasted by all of this arcane thunderous energy. And it's loud when it goes off. And yeah, you take half of 25, so 12 damage. Right? Yeah.
You just see Alistair fly into the other table and break it.
Yeah, you smash into their table. From downstairs, you hear
Good
a loud
job.
a voice shout, "Would you keep it down up there?"
Yeah, I'm gonna pat Alistair on the back, just like, good job, buddy. Let me heal you up. And then like,
No, hold on. I'm gonna like reach into my pocket and take out a busted up pie.
I mean, I could use healing word at 2nd level. I can't really use my shatter without making him incredibly mad.
I'll use the pie. It only lasts like a couple days anyway.
Yeah, the pie is probably a good shout. Colin, you go up and try the door?
I will
Highest
go up and
3d4,
look
right?
to see if the runes are still there.
The runes appear to have faded away. They've been expelled. The energy they were storing released onto Alistair.
Hey, Raph, you want to open that door for me?
As a question on the pie, it's 3d4,
Yeah,
right?
no problem.
3d4, yeah. Raph, do you try the door handle?
Yep.
The door is still mundanely locked.
Hey, Alistair, we still need your help.
Alistair, get back up. I'm not done yet.
Hold on a sec. Ribs.
Alright.
I just pat Alistair on the shoulder and like, it will be okay, and I cast healing hand.
Alright.
Wait, at this
Well,
point, he
there we
might be
go.
awake. Hello?
Oh shit.
Sir?
This should be 3 hit points, I'm sorry.
3 hit points? Hey, I'm at full health again. No, sorry, 1 point off of full health.
You kind of go down, begin to prepare to pick the lock, and as you do, the door is thrown open. Standing behind the door,
Oh,
on its...
So I'm hit in the face with the door, just as a question.
Yeah, you get smashed in the face by the door and you fall back on your butt. Standing in
great.
the door is a towering, 10-foot tall creature with the body of a feathered bear, but talons like an owl and the head of an owl. On its head, it wears a top hat and monocle. Some of you recognize what an owlbear is, I think, from stories. This towering owlbear looks down at you and goes, "What the bloody hell is going on out here?"
Are you
Hello, sir. I'm a representative from the bank.
"Fuck off, then!" And he closes the door.
No.
Sir. Alright. Sorry for the trouble. We couldn't really get in, saying that we can't make any noise to wake you up, other than,
He
of
opens
course,
the door again.
busting your door.
Well, that's because there's privacy runes on it to keep noise out. I'm a light sleeper.
Yeah, sorry about that, but, are you the wizard, or is he further up?
He looks thoughtful at the question and goes, "Well, I ate the wizard. Does that make me the wizard now?" Well, I ate part of him. He's still locked up downstairs, mostly.
Wait, was he the
Downstairs?
drow?
Huh?
You know what? Yes, I'm the wizard. Hello, I'm Sir Beaksworth. This is my tower. How can I help you, people intruding in my bedroom?
Are you a sorcerer or not, sir?
I do dabble in magical spell casting of a variety, yes.
Okay.
Would you please be able to take away magical effects that have been put on someone?
He does that weird owl tilt of his head to the side and goes, "Yes, I know some dispelling effects, and with proper research, my towering intellect can deal with most problems."
Yeah,
That
I
would
got a
be
friend with a
great.
bottomless stomach, and another one with that
Speech
can't speak.
impediment?
Yeah, he can't speak. You know, a couple of curses.
Yes, curses are normally within my ability to deal with from my research over the last 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Well, that's how long I've had a brain for. Well, I had a brain before. The previous wizard thought it would be a good idea to awaken me and improve my intellect from my normal owlbear state.
Jesus.
Question: was the drow down in the prison the wizard?
Oh, I forgot about him! No, he used to work... Well, he used to employ the other wizard. Then he came here. I never liked him. He was very cruel to me when I was just an owlbear. So I had the newts throw him in the jail cell. And I told them to feed him, I think. It's been a long week.
They did.
Oh. Bother. Is he dead?
No, we let him out.
No, we just let him out.
Oh. Oh well, c'est la vie. Oh, excuse me, do you mind not barging by into my room, please? What are you doing?
No. It feels kind of rude to just be talking to someone at their door, you know?
It's also rude to barge by. I haven't even made my bed yet. And he trundles over his big owlbear body and makes the bed very carefully.
Rogue. I'm gonna scout the room for any magical goodies.
Okay.
Don't take anything.
I just have to look. I'm a rogue.
Roll a perception check for me. Since you wouldn't be able to, like, go into... the only thing that really stands out is there is, like, a wand next to his bed. But I think he kind of notices that as well, and he picks it up, just in case.
So, also I have a question about, there's a kobold in the very bottom. He said he was protecting the Big Chief safe.
No, not mine. The other gentleman I sublet the floor below me to, he's obsessed with finding out who's better, kobolds or goblins. Who's best in caves. So, he is...
You say trolls or goblins?
Goblins and kobolds, sorry.
Oh.
He's
kobolds,
obsessed with figuring out which is... Well, I thought kobolds too, but he's still researching to figure out which is better.
Well, let me go stab some of those goblins.
Yeah, I'm guessing kobolds. I'm guessing kobolds on this one.
I'll be back, guys. I gotta go stab a few goblins and maybe a dwarf.
I'd be careful. He gets a bit uppity if people interrupt his research.
Oh, we know. Alright, yeah, so you're willing to help us, right?
Depends. What's in it for me?
I mean, what do you want? We got some gold.
He looks thoughtful for a second and goes, I don't really need gold. I have some of that and I don't really need it anyway.
We have some people that you might like to meet, since you are, as you say yourself, a creature.
Well, I would like to meet people. The thing is, the last wizard put a curse on the tower. I am unable to leave it. Several creatures patrol the waters, including a rather dangerous troll that is out for my blood. If you
Why is everything cursed?
If you escort me across the waters, I would be more than happy to help your little friends.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Curse.
It's a curse within a curse within a curse. It's curseception.
It's Curse Tuesday.
So many curses.
If you can protect me on my way across the water, I'm a powerful wizard, but being careful of them, and deal with the things that are trying to attack me, I should be more than happy to assist you.
I think that sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah, we can do that.
That sounds good. My only question is our raft big enough for the bear?
Yeah, it's big enough for the bear.
Fantastic.
It's a 22 raft. It's a damn good raft.
Alright, sir. Let us be on our way. We are on time schedule.
Alright. He trundles along.
Anyone need helping right now?
Oh my god, you came through the wall!
I am magic. Okay. Yeah, do you guys want to do anything before you head to the raft?
I would like to go argue with this dwarf.
Okay.
I want to scout the dwarf's research room for magical goodies.
I want to take a second. I kind of like look at the stuff here, like read through a quick bit.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look happy when you start like reading his memoirs. He's like, that's very rude. You notice like he has a bunch of journals, but they start like 2 weeks ago. The first entry is basically like, "Huh, I had my first coherent thought today. We on just eat or fuck. I don't know if I like it." That kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And then like
no,
about
I
day
like it.
3, there's just a wee passage like, "Today I decided I had enough of the wizard and mauled him. Not sure if it was a good idea, but I guess the tower's mine now." That kind of thing.
I like this journal of his. I'm gonna get this guy's number. I'm gonna be friends with him.
Awesome.
I like Sir
Alright.
Beaksworth.
Yeah.
Alright,
where
yeah,
are
so
you?
big sir, let's be off. Let's be off.
All right.
I would like to check the chest that we were talking about a while ago, because it seems that no one wants it at the moment.
Well, no, the dwarf wants it, but he might be dead in 5 minutes.
Okay. So you want to have a wee argument with the dwarf before you go. So everyone else is kind of on the stairs. There's this giant owlbear with a top hat, waiting there, kind of like, oh my goodness. Like, what do you say? The dwarf is still invisible. You just hear his voice like,
Alright.
"Get out of my room!"
I heard what you said about trying to see who was better. I want you to get your best goblins, and I'll kill them all.
This would be useful for my research. All right. And you see, invisibly, he opens up 3 cages, and 3 goblins come out.
Nobody touch anything. I got this.
Yeah, we're rooting for you. I believe in you.
Alright, and Colin, I need you to roll initiative.
Alright, yeah, I take out my flute and just start playing for him.
Cool.
Just like battle music.
You can roll initiative too if you want to give him inspiration and stuff.
Nah, not inspiration. He got this on his own. I believe in him.
Also, Fanfi's back.
Cool. Cool.
Well, I don't as much, so I would like to join the initiative.
Sure, just roll initiative then. Set your token and press the initiative button. And hello, Fampy. So I'm just trying to run everything. Cool.
It's okay. I don't want to interrupt if you don't want to hear anything.
No, it's fine. We'll just finish this bit off, and then you can join in when they get to the boat. Because they found the wizard, and he needs help getting across the water.
Well, we found a wizard.
Yes, we found a
It's
wizard.
interesting.
A different wizard. Okay.
We found a wizard who ate the wizard.
Yeah. Alright, Colin. Well, first off to go is Lionel. So Lionel, you're like playing like some dramatic battle music.
Yeah, I am a violin, and I believe Agil is going with the flute, but I will actually give him inspiration.
Alright, cool. Yeah. You give out...
I'm just setting the mood.
Yeah, you give out some bardic inspiration. So you have that now, Colin. And then the 3 goblins who have been released from their prison are all going to run at you and try and hack you down. Because their master has promised some extra food rations if they do so. So, 3 attacks from 3 goblins. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 17?
Alright, so 1 hits for 5.
Alright, so they all rush you, start hacking at you like, "Ah! For extra food!" They say in Goblin. And then it's the collectors go.
And I will stab the one in front of me first.
Alright. You miss. It bounces off a little soup lid shield that it has. Ding!
It's a battle to the death. Here we
Although,
go.
you could roll the bardic inspiration if you wanted. I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, I'll roll Bardic Inspiration on that one. I was thinking about something else, but I got Bardic Inspiration. 16.
Yeah, now you hit.
10 damage.
With enough damage, you skewer that goblin, and it falls back dead. The other 2 goblins swing at you again, missing each, and then it's your go again. Or it'll be Lionel first, if Lionel wants to give you inspiration again. I think he's good. So, yeah, off you go. 7 misses.
I will use Action Surge
Action surge.
and stab at him. Hee-ha!
Well, that definitely.
Dang! Nice.
Somehow you decapitate the goblin with a rapier. Its head just pops off, flies in the air, and you hear from invisibly somewhere nearby a voice go, very interesting. The last goblin is going to make a swing at you. 21 for 7.
Alright, and I will, once again, stab at thee.
10.
And I should have 15 for this one, because I have pack tactics, and...
I don't know, is Lionel, like, distracting him enough to give pack tactics, or is Lionel keeping his
that
distance?
violin's pretty loud.
Well, I'm playing my violin.
Sure.
And I'm also playing my harp.
He looks over and is like, oh, that's a nice song, and then gets a scimitar through the temple and drops dead.
And I would like to use my second wind and regain all the hit points I lost.
You hear the
And applause.
You hear
That's just wonderful.
very interesting, definitely an impressive display.
Now free my brothers.
Roll a persuasion or intimidation check.
Not great.
No, but I will give them all extra food rations.
Do they cheer?
The kobolds cheer.
Alright, that's happy enough.
That's all he wanted. Cheered.
Yay! Extra food! Extra food! As they chant extra food, Sir Beaksworth picks up one of the goblins in its beaked mouth and begins walking down the stairs.
I have proven my point. I am a hero to my people.
You are a hero to your people. Very good. So the rest of you travel downstairs. You find Astrid in the kitchen, where she made herself a sandwich.
Hey guys, just want to interrupt. I had to go. It's 6, so I'm sorry. Really, thanks for playing.
That's alright. Went a little longer than I expected, but we're almost at the end. So
Yeah.
one out, one in.
So thanks again, and I hope you guys make it for with the right wizard. So
See you later.
please drop me off on the mainland and leave me on the Tower Island.
They will do so. You will be crippled by seasickness during the journey.
So, as I get to that bottom floor where that one cobalt is next to the chest, I try and check the chest.
I want to be there too.
You check the chest. It is full of the food rations for the kobolds and goblins upstairs.
Okay.
Filled with food.
And I try and get the cage open for the one cobalt and then leave like a business card for the cobalt reserve on him.
Alright, easy enough to do. You have your friend pick the lock, open the cage. Beside you, Sir Beaksworth has bitten the head off this goblin and is happily chewing on its insides. Nom 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 nom.
Bon appetit.
Do we see signs of the drow at any point, or no?
No, he's ran off.
Yeah, he hightailed it out
I
of
think
here.
once you get outside, you can see the drow swimming. Like he's halfway across he's getting to the other shore, pulls himself out of the water and runs off into the woods like, fuck this.
Who here has a bow? I will bet you 50 gold if you can hit it.
I don't have a bow, but I can shoot Eldritch Blast.
He's a bit more than 120 feet away. It's about 400 feet away across the water.
What's the it's about 400 feet? I can't even get to him. Okay.
Yeah, my bow's max range is 320.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, 320. Right, so you guys get back onto your raft. Sorry, I'm speeding along a bit now. We just have got a little long, so I'm just getting us there. You guys make it onto the raft and begin to sail across the waters. So I will transfer you to the raft. I just need to hide a few things. GM layer. Okay. Lake. So, yeah, you find yourselves, you get yourselves on this raft and begin to make your way across the water. At the front, Sir Beaksworth stands looking out going, lovely day for it, I do say. Astrid, you were kind of downstairs for... When they come down in the company of a towering owlbear wearing a top hat and monocle, who introduces himself as a wizard. So yeah, that's a thing. What do you guys... Yeah, you guys sit off on the raft?
Yeah, what's it on the raft?
I would like to try to rest.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you get on the raft, you like lie down, you try to rest. You're like, oh jeez, today is a day. It's a busy day. And you begin to make your way across. So as you're going across, the wizard goes, yes, the last wizard did put a curse just to keep me from being able to escape once he realized I was planning on, you know, usurping him as the wizard of the tower. He was a dick, don't worry about it. Yeah, never actually left since then. It's quite nice out here.
Question, would my armor will still be up? Was it an hour already?
It's not, I'll say, since no one's taken a short rest, it's not quite an hour yet.
Okay, awesome.
But you're kind of getting towards the end of it. You think it'll run out by the time you reach the far shore. So,
but if we reach, by the time we reach the far shore, it would be an end of short rest if I'm just lying on the raft?
It's not an hour to ride from one end to the other. It's an hour.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are there, kind of rowing your way across. Some of you sitting on the raft. And he goes, this is about as far as I...
Alistair's scouting out for sea beasts that he heard of.
Yeah, you're looking around, and yeah, you're the one to first spot them as they appear. Rising up from the water come several creatures. They are skeletons, but made entirely from the jawbones of sharks. So they've got this one big gaping shark mouth, and these like these claws that are made up of serrated shark teeth. And they pull themselves out of the water. You hear they go, oh bother, here we go. Right, battle stations, everyone. Toot sweet. And everyone needs to roll initiative.
Oh, finally, a good initiative.
Is that everyone rolled?
Nope, I didn't roll. Hang on. No, the wrong button. Why? Initiative. There we go.
Okay.
It's a really good initiative.
So yeah, you guys are all ready for the attack, clearly. Yeah, you see these creatures bubble out of the water and begin to sort of swim in your direction, kind of moving unnaturally, because they're creatures of bone that just seem to swim through the water. Colin, you're the first to react. You see them incoming.
I raise the crossbow and aim for their bony fin.
Sure. Which one do you aim at? Damn.
The one that was closest to me in this back corner here.
Alright, so you aim at the closest one. Is it resistant to piercing? It is not? Come on, man. Alright.
Yeah, I figured it would be with skeletons. They really should be.
Yeah. Alright, you bing, shoot it. You break off a large chunk of its bony exterior, but it keeps like swimming in your direction.
Ooh. Okay. Somebody else help me.
Alistair, you can see these creatures are swimming in your direction, menacingly.
Yeah. I will also take a short bow shot at the same one that Kobold shot at.
Okay. That hits. Your bolt like clicks off it, but it's still coming, swimming faster as you put arrows into it. Anything else?
I try and duck behind the giant owl.
Alright, you can try and hide, but kind of out in the open where you are.
No, I'm not going to actually roll hide. I'm just saying I'm ducking owl meat shield.
Protect me, giant owl bear. Alright, Lionel, it's your go.
I would like to go Eldritch Blast on the same one.
Alright, so you're all just like, get this one, and you just all begin to blast it. Yeah, that hits it for 9 force damage.
And an inspiration to Callan.
Alright, how many inspirations do you have left?
That was my last one.
Okay, so you give one to who? Sorry, the
Collector.
Colin the Collector. Cool. The Collector. Astrid, you can see.
Question: is my inspiration still valid,
No,
or
it's-
has 10 minutes passed?
We transferred it to Colin because you weren't here to use it, and he's.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm so sorry about that.
It's all right.
Do I get the idea that they might jump at us in a second, or
Yeah, they're swimming at you as fast as they can. You just are all faster to react than them.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my Warhammer hammer one that comes within range. I'm gonna stand where I'm standing right now and hold my
All right.
ready to strike.
Okay. As you're standing there from the ocean waters, a troll comes out of the water. Bursts out. You see its long, dreadlocked hair and sharp teeth, long limbs, and long claws. It growls and begins to swim in the direction of the boat. How fast?
Oh boy.
But it
You
can
do
only...
realize we're a party of level 3s, right?
I did.
That's why
sure?
we have a magical bear.
And it gets to it swims in your direction and gets to about there, splashing as it goes, eyes fixed on you hungrily. Ijil. You might be muted.
Yeah, I just walk up and just like from the darkest depths of the most thunderous clouds, shatter.
Nice. Who do you where do you cast your shatter? I'm guessing over here.
Let me just get the radius.
I think you'll only be able. I know the radius. You'll think you'll only be able to get 2 if you blast it there.
Yeah, I'll blast it there.
Cool. All right. Roll that up. Nice. What is your spell save DC? It should be in there, but...
Yeah, it's 12.
And it's a con save?
For Shatter it is, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so the Shark Jaw fails. The Troll, pretty good at con saves, also fails. So they both take 18 damage.
Nice.
And it's like a mortar going off in the water. White spray blasts into the air. The creatures roar in pain. Well, the troll does. The skeleton just kind of clatters at you. But they're still both coming. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my inspiration to Astrid, and I'm just gonna kind of back off a little bit.
All right.
And all of my inspiration is gone. So you have inspiration now, Astrid.
And go.
All right. The owlbear steps up, like, oh no, can't have any of this. This is most uncouth. And is going to cast Cone of Cold, blasting the troll and the shark jaw. So the troll fails again, getting another 9, and the shark jaw fails too. So you see, he just stretches out his hands, moves this magic wand that he has, and a blast of freezing air hits the troll, the shark jaw, and the water, freezing the water. The shark jaw shatters, just broken apart by the cold. The troll roars in pain and is now like crunching its way through icy water. Hurt but not killed. He goes, a bit more resilient than I hoped, chaps. Good luck over there. And takes a step back.
But you're the big bear.
The shark jaw's turn. So this one goes up here. This one is going to go over to here. Oh, why not? I'll be nice. Boop.
Yay!
Since I'm going to maul you with a troll when I can. Right, do you want to take that roll, or do you want to add your inspiration?
I'm gonna take the 18.
Okay, you smash your weapon into it, and it takes that damage, and you can see a warhammer is the perfect weapon for crunching bones.
I was gonna say, like, bludgeoning, isn't that one of Sparrow's weak?
Oh, did I? Why does this one have way more health than all the others? Because it's actually a troll. Boop. Must have made a mistake there with that one.
Surprise! There's two of us.
Surprise! The bones are chill.
So it takes 18 damage. Bang! And you shatter a bunch of the bones that make it up. It looks badly hurt by that, but not killed. Another one goes over to the owlbear. So one of them is going to try and bite Colin.
No.
12.
Suck it.
Alright, it was going to attack Lionel, but it's very offended when you tell it to suck it, so it tries to claw you as well. 20.
No.
20 for 8 damage.
Yeah.
The other one is going to try and bite Astrid.
Right. Miss.
And it's going to try and claw Egil for a crit.
Can I ask
Oh my
It's
goodness.
nice knowing you, boss.
I'll ask it on my turn, actually.
Alright, so it bites at Astrid, but Astrid gets your shield up in its mouth and it clamps down that. And then, enraged, it spins around and drags its claws across Egil's face. There's a gout of blood and he falls to the ground.
I am
badly.
down.
Yeah, you are hella down. That was a nasty crit. And that is the... Oh, and there's one who's going to attack our good owlbear friend. So, Nom and Slice. Both attacks bounce off a magical shield that appears to be around the owlbear. Off some form of magey armor. Which is good, because that was a couple of good rolls.
Yeah.
And then... sorry, what was that? You're kind of coming through broken up if you're speaking to us, Rastroff. Never mind.
No, sorry, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay, cool. Colin, it's your go. There is a
Bye.
angry shark jaw who just gave you a clawing in front of you
Ow! I will stab at thee.
from Hell's Heart.
Eh.
15 hits for 13 damage.
Take that.
Yeah, it looks badly damaged now. You kind of like rip off one of its arms, and it looks at it like confused for a second, and then goes in to attack you again. Anything else?
Finish it!
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Alistair.
Ace.
Every time you say the name, I
Egil
just
went
think
down,
of
right?
the character from Harry Potter, because his name is Alistair Moody. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd.
Anyway, so Egil's down, right?
Yes, he
Or
is.
Egil.
He is hella down.
So I'm gonna step around his body and try and stab the thing that got him.
Eater's down. Don't worry, I'll stab that guy.
Well, I'm
Stab
not
him.
healing.
All right, yeah, you move up and you do your stabbies. 13 hits for 6.
Alright, so then I get sneak attack as well.
Yep. Okay, for 15 damage. This one is also looking quite badly wounded and is slowing down.
One more bonus attack to try and take it out.
Sure. Your little side knife and give him a stab. But you miss.
Well, I will duck behind the bear again.
Okay. If you move away, it gets a free attack on you.
I hit it, and as a swashbuckler, I don't. Haha.
Okay. Hey, you know your shit. Good for you.
like
The
this
watch
class.
buckler.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
Swashbuckler is awesome, always.
It's sneak
Lionel.
attack for him.
It's your go.
So you said that I can be Protector SMR, right? With wings for 1 minute, that works.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would like to do that. I just light up my eyes like 2 reflectors and sprout 2 wings. And
Okay.
as a bonus action, I will send Healing Word towards our downed member.
Cool. How are you doing?
You know, I
on
always
spell
forget,
slots
I always
after
forget, how does healing work when you're down?
that? It just brings you up from 0.
Oh, right.
How many spells have you got, Lionel?
I still have 2 spell slots because I took 1 short rest while they were building the raft.
Oh yeah, you didn't. You cast armor for Gaffy.
Yeah, I had before I cast, and then I had the short rest, and while we were in the tower, I had 1 armor of Agathis.
Oh yes, because you're
and now
multi-classing, so you've got a couple of level 1 slots. I was just thinking Warlock would be out by now, but yeah, you've got some other ones. All right, so you are on 7 hit points now, Rastroff.
Rad.
Rad. Astrid, it's your go.
Nice. Okay, I have a question about how the Divine Smite works. Do I need to specify that before, or can I
After.
specify that after?
Once you've hit them, you can say, I would like to Divine Smite on this.
Oh, nice.
But not before
okay.
you know if your hits killed it or not.
Yeah, not if it killed it or not, but if I know it hit or not, then I can say I want to put a smite into that. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that's why it's a really strong ability. Alright, you hit it for 9.
I'm not gonna smite that. I just gonna let him take the 18 damage.
Yeah, you slam your Warhammer into it and shatter the many bones to make this creature up, and they are sprinkled away.
I softened it up.
Anything else?
Is anyone still unconscious? Just to be safe?
No, everyone's up.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm on 7 hit points though, so.
And that's Ijao?
Yeah, and that's basically it.
Okay, with my bonus action, I just realized I have a whole bunch of bonus action spells, which is cool. So let me just make sure that I do the right one. I want to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
On... It appears around a creature of your choice. So I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Ijao.
Alright. Ijal, your AC goes up by 2 as magic defends you.
Nice.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna send a little bit more over here.
Okay. You two stare off this troll as it swims in your direction. You can see some of the cold wounds on it heal up as it does so. It gets aside, it pulls itself half up onto the boat. It roars at you and is going to try and bite Astrid.
Alright.
Astrid. So, Nam. Oh, hits you for 8.
8.
It's going to try and claw Ijal. 21 for 14. Both.
God damn it! I was just about to heal up too.
Yeah.
Does the Shield of Fate drop then? Or
no,
because I keep concentration on it.
Yeah, you're concentrating on it, so it stays up as long as you can keep the concentration.
Okay.
You will have to make 2.
But I dropped from that.
Oh yeah, I need to make a con save. I'm sorry, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, you'll have to make a 2 because it also claws you again after.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2. There we go.
Yeah, both pass. So the Shield of Faith is still on Rastruff if he gets back up. But you do take a mighty bite and a badass claw. It just rends across your armor.
Yeah.
Ijal, unfortunately, you're down again, and it's your turn. Could you make a death saving throw for me? You're the punching bag for this trip. Hooray!
It just sucks when you go right after the monster that keeps killing you.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you fail 1 saving throw. And then it is Sir Beaksworth's turn. So Sir Beaksworth, what can he do?
Save us, Sir Beaksworth.
Save us, Sir Beaksworth.
Sir Beaksworth, Sir Barrington, what's next?
I mean, they just like to give out knighthoods to these people. Well, animals. He is going to throw a fireball behind the troll. So it only hits the troll. And he'll do it at 4th level. Boom. So the troll needs to make a dex save. So there's just an explosion out in the water. The troll passes, so he takes half. So he takes 17. But there's a big explosion of fire. The troll roars in pain. You can see some of its body is burning. But he's still up. But it appears the fire is affecting his ability to heal himself. The shark jaws, one of them is going to try and bite Colin. Oh, did I skip somebody?
Oh, no, you just moved the shark thing closer to me, and I thought I was going to get bit.
You are. It's going to try and bite you. 20 for 11 piercing.
Is that on
Colin
Colin?
or me?
That is on Alistair.
Yeah.
And then it's going to claw Sir Barrington. Hitting Sir Barrington.
Sir Barrington?
God damn it, you got it in my head now. Sir Beaksworth. And he's going to cast Shield to stop it from hitting him. Shooting.
I went over here to make him tank the hits, not me.
Colin, this shark jaw is going to try and bite you. 19.
Ow. Ow.
And then it's going to try and claw your friend, Lionel. 17. I'm rolling really well today.
That hits, and he takes 5 cold damage.
Oh yeah, from your armor. Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
He is. There's not much left of the skeleton at the top. It looks very, very badly damaged. It's half frozen. Some of its jaws have been ripped off, but it is still up. Colin.
So I'm also grappled by that.
Yes, you are grappled, but I don't think you are restrained.
Okay.
So am I grappled as well then?
No, it's just a
stab it.
bite.
14 for 7.
I think
Yeah,
I
you
got bit.
drive your rapier into this last one, and you throw it off the boat, and you can see it just sinks like a stone.
Oh man, that did not feel great. No. Alright.
You've still got
I'm
some
just-
like shark teeth stuck in your like body.
Oh yeah, I start picking them out.
Yeah, they hurt, but they're pretty. Anything else?
No, it's gonna be it for me.
Alistair Thorne.
I do the same to the one that's biting me.
Okay. 14 hits it for 8 damage.
And then sneak attack.
Oh, yep, for another 10 damage. Yeah, you
Hey.
drive a rapier deep into its bony body and rip off some teeth and shatter them. But it is
Sweet.
this is the first hit that one's taken, so it's still going quite
This is-
strong.
yeah.
Anything else?
Oh. Is it still up?
It is still up. Yeah, that was the first hit it's taken.
Can I ask
Then
who
I'll
has
try
the
and
pies again?
bonus action it.
I have one.
I had one and I've eaten it.
I ate mine too.
So there's still
Okay.
one left. Lionel.
I would like to fly up a little bit.
Man, I'm thinking pretty much heal to full.
I am keeping myself out of melee range of the troll, like above it, flying, and I would like to shoot Eldritch Blast into the troll.
Sure, yeah. Roll some attack rolls. Well, one attack roll. Yeah, that hits for 7.
And 3 extra damage because I'm transformed.
Awesome. Yeah, you blast it, and there's a little like radiant afterglow that burns its skin, and it growls up at you but can't reach you.
I just stick out my tongue at him and cast Healing Word at, once again, Israel.
Okay.
Yeah, all you need to do is survive one turn. Come on, one
You
turn.
are once again dragged back into the world of the living. There's still a troll there trying to eat you.
How hurt is the troll looking at this point?
The fireball definitely hurt it, and it's been blasted, but it's not been hit too much. But it's definitely hurt.
Yeah, he got chopped by my shatter too.
Yeah.
Like 18.
I'm like debating on risking my life to kill it. Ow.
You still got inspiration too.
Yeah, I know, but I want to use my bonus action. This is speculation, right? Then I would want to use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite. That would drop the Shield of Faith, but then I would do an extra d6 fire damage if I hit. On the next hit, I keep it for a minute, and then on the next hit I get an extra 1d6. So I don't know if like a d8 plus, what do I have? A d8 plus 6 plus 1d6 would be enough to like kill it. Oh, and then I can also put a Divine Smite. Okay, you know what, YOLO. I'm gonna
Yeah, especially if I survive my next turn, I can do Thunderous Blast at like plus whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the Shield of Faith. I'm gonna cast Searing Smite on myself.
Alright, so fiery runes appear on your weapon.
I don't know what the con save is for, but on a failure they take 1d6. On a success, the spell ends. Okay. Yeah, and they would be set on fire if it hits. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot my Warhammer. And I'm gonna roll my Bardic Inspiration with that. That's a d6.
Okay.
18
yeah, you
for
hit it.
9.
So
And
you hit
then
for 9 plus 6
the con
fire.
save?
No, the con save's to put it out, I think. Target must make a con save. On a failure, it takes... At the start of each of its turns, it makes a con save. On a failure, it loses it, but you just do the extra 1d6.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna roll extra 1d6. So that's fire damage. So that's just 1 fire damage.
Just 1
Great.
fire damage. So
And I guess I'll put a Divine Smite into that. Is that an action to do that? Or can I
it's just part of the attack.
Is it part? I thought it was a bonus action type deal.
No, you just if you hit, you can choose to.
Ouch.
It's very strong.
Right. So, Divine Smite.
Damn. There shouldn't be a free at the end there, but
Yeah, I know. It does things automatic because I have it set up as a spell, so it like adds
cool.
the charisma.
That's fine. So you do 12 more damage. Yeah, you strike it hard with your thing, and you see its jaw like breaks, and its like teeth hang slow, and it reaches up, clicks the jaw back into place, but there's blood coming out of its mouth. It looks very badly hurt, but still fighting.
Okay. My roll 20 just crashed, so I cannot take the bardic token off. So
That's fine. Right, troll go. So, Ijil, you are prone before it, unfortunately. So it's going to try and claw you. 22 for 8 damage. That's on you, Ijil. Sorry. And then it's going to try and claw Astrid.
alrighty. But
14?
my thing is crashed. No, my AC is 18.
Okay, so it tries to claw you, misses, and then it tries to bite you, hitting you for 10. So you go down as well.
Did it hit me? Oh yeah, okay,
25
so
for 10.
Yeah, I would be unconscious. I'm gonna restart my computer because like my entire Google Chrome crashed. So
Okay.
because I cannot even like close the window, it just doesn't even show the thing.
That's fine. Yeah, you okay, it can be a bit tough sometimes. What's it called? Roll 20 on Chrome. Ijil, you pass your saving throw. Sir Beakingtons is going to throw another fireball behind this troll at 4th level. Boom! 29 damage. Let's see if it passes. It does not. So he throws a big old fireball from his wand. The troll screams in pain and falls off the boat, landing in the water and sinking into the depths. It's like, oh!
And then the shark jaws go to kill me.
And then the shark jaw. You were bitten by it, weren't you? So
Yes,
it can only bite you. So it's going to try and nom on you. It gets advantage. 10.
Yep.
You hold its mouth open. And it's going to claw at Sir Barrington, who it misses.
It's not Sir Barrington though.
Oh, god damn it. Somebody said that, and now the name is stuck in my head. Sir Beaksworth. Sir Beaksworth.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
God damn it, Colin. It's always your
I don't think I
fault.
have to restart my entire PC, just Chrome. It seems to be working.
Colin, you see the troll has fallen away, seemingly dead, but 2 of your friends are down. And there's one shark jaw still, like, trying to nom on Alistair. What'd you do?
So who specifically is down? Astrid and
Ijil.
I'll take care of that. Oh, can I shout that out?
Yeah, you can shout out. I got them.
I mean, I don't really have a way to attack the thing.
You got your crossbow.
I mean, I have my crossbow, yeah. So I'll just shoot it with the crossbow.
Okay.
Shoot!
Ta-
Shoot!
You miss.
I will add a
Alright, you hit if
my
you add
bardic
something.
inspiration.
Yeah, so you hit it. It takes 7 damage. Ding! Kind of bounces off it, but takes a big chip out of it. Anything else?
No,
It's still alive.
It is still alive, yeah. Alistair, it's your go. You're still in a shark's mouth.
I'ma stab the crap out of this thing.
Alright, you draw your sword, you stab it into the creature. You're probably reaching through its mouth and stabbing at it from the inside. You hit for 4 damage.
And sneak attack.
Then sneak attack. 10 damage. Yeah, still alive, but pretty broke up at this stage.
Bonus action slashing it.
These haven't really worked
Come
out
back
well
from
for you
the
so
dead. What?
far. You miss.
That's great.
Lionel.
Alistair's just getting dragged into the water.
Would I be able to feed the pie to someone as an action or no?
Yeah, you can feed the pie to someone as an action.
Okay, then I would like to feed the pie to Ijil, and as a bonus action, I cast Healing Word on Astrid.
Okay. Yeah, so it's 7. You keep getting 7s with that. It's pretty good. 7 to... Sorry, which one was getting the healing word?
Astrid.
Astrid gets 7 hit points, and then it's 3d4 hit points to Ijel. And 5 to Ijel. Cool. So you are both returned to life by your very healy warlock.
Nice.
This was my last spell slot, so please stay up, okay?
Astrid, when your eyes flickered open, you do not see any troll. You just see smoke, and you smell burnt troll flesh.
Oh. He might come back for us later.
What do you do? You are
Oh, it's
prone.
my turn? Oh, the turn order is like messed up for me. It's still on Colin.
That's weird.
I'm prone, okay. I'm gonna get up. I guess.
You hear screaming and thrashing from the
It's
front of
still
the raft.
really slow. I'm gonna have to restart my PC later. Okay, I'm gonna get up. I don't have Bardic. I'm not unconscious. Can I move to that? No, I cannot end my turn in that space, though.
No, you can't end your turn there.
Oh, I have 7 hit points also. Alright, my character sheet is finally open. There we go.
Just throw something at it.
Yeah, I want to throw a javelin at it, but I need to open my sheet. I'm gonna pull out a javelin and throw that. Let's see,
Okay.
so that's this.
You hit it for 7 damage.
Nice.
It's not quite dead.
And then
Come on! It's chewing on me, I
up to
can't.
there.
Right, you move up to there, kind of brandishing your hammer tiredly. Ijil, it's your go. You actually get to do something. There's not a troll clawing at you. And you're also muted.
Yes, finally, the 36 damage will not just be the only damage I do. If I walk up here and I shoot Thunder Wave, would I still hit my friends?
No, you could angle it out from you to hit just the creature.
Alright, yeah, rad.
Rad.
Wait, isn't he holding Alistair?
Yeah, but like he's kind of leaning forwards to do it. So you could like press it against his body as he like bites on your shoulder. Yeah, roll up that thunder wave. 11 damage. It had 3 hit points left, so you go up, you put your hand kind of on the creature's side, cast thunder wave. There is an explosion of sound. The water bursts and ripples. And most of the creature is blown away. Just chunks of teeth and jaw fly off. The only thing that remains is a single jaw that is just sitting on Alistair's shoulder. Kind of just clutched onto you as the rest of its body is blown off.
Well, I mean, if it looks like a cool shoulder thing, I'll leave it on.
With the last bit of undeath it has, it bites you. Nom.
Well, that's disappointing.
Hey, well, Lionel, let's play for our people. Let's play the song of our people, the song of rest, healing.
I can assist you with something, but I do not have this ability.
Oh wait, who was our bard?
Well, I
Who's our
am a
other
bard. Ijayo?
No, I mean our other one. We had 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ijal's a bard.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well-
like, you guys play some music. You make your way across the other side. That went very well, I must say.
I'll just
Well,
join in with
not called a
the
short rest. Can we take a short rest?
If you like, to be honest, this is the end of the contract.
Oh,
So rather
okay.
than that, we can just sort of wrap up from here.
alright, cool.
You guys make it to the other side. You kind of beat yourself. You take a short rest on our side. Take a moment to bandage your wounds. Look back on the kind of harrowing experience. So everybody's like, well, that was quite successful, I must say. And a little while later, you introduce him to a group of strange animal men who he looks over, kind of converses with. There's a brief bit of back and forth between them, and then he nods, and yeah, he agrees to help out with their various problems, as well as let them stay in the tower for the time being while he works on that. Eventually, the bear folk who leads them comes over to you all and goes, "Well, you did it. You got..." He looks over. "The mage?" shrugs.
So does he walk over to all 6 of us, or does he walk over? There's only 3 of us that walk
It
over.
depends. Would all of you come up, or would just?
I mean, I still have like one last. I have like 2 more disguise self. So yeah, I disguise myself as the tiefling again.
Yeah.
And so just like, hey, so how about that money?
Yeah, money.
He smirks at you a little bit and is like, "There you go." Holds out a leather pouch with 150 gold coins in it.
Yeah, just as a little performance thing, me and the actual tiefling kind of like fight over it.
I will fight over it. It's not a performance.
It's like, alright, okay, we split it among the 3 of us.
Yes.
Yup.
He chuckles and shakes his head and just goes, "Thank you for your help. This is the first nice thing somebody without fur's ever done for me."
Thank you, but I will also mention I believe a goat was promised.
Of course. And he brings over a goat and gives it to Colin.
Yes. Colin tries to climb the goat.
Roll an animal handling check for me.
That's not gonna go well.
Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe it will.
19. It is meant to
It
be.
goes very well. It is meant to be, and you mount this giant goat, and it seems quite comfortable and happy, and will relaxedly carry you back to town.
Yes.
The beast folk, before he goes, Sir Beaksworth does give you the code to the, what's it called? To the teleportation circle in his tower. And
Ooh.
says he might contact you in the future if he requires any help with any other problems.
No, thank you, sir.
While he also continues to eat this half-dead goblin that he brought with him. Nom 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 nom.
Half-dead goblin?
I mean, it's half a dead goblin by this stage.
Oh, okay. What is he doing? Eating the legs while the dude screams?
It was just a snack for the boat trip.
Ah!
You all return to Vasselheim on your horses and are paid handsomely for your work. Each one of you getting 250 gold pieces. Plus,
Rich.
let's see, 150 divided by 6.
25.
25 each extra from the beast people.
275.
How much extra?
Everyone
25.
gets 275 gold pieces. And yeah, Merton looks you all over
Money to buy things.
and nods like, "You did good, very good. Are you all interested in becoming? I know some of you already are, but those of you who are not, are you interested in becoming actual Slayers Take members? Not just
Are we
initiates?
not? Yeah.
No thanks, buddy. I work for the bank, and I walk out.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, subcontractor.
not gonna lie, but I'll sign on with the Slayers Take.
What does that include exactly?
Oh, we give you a tattoo. It's very stylish. It is our Slayers Takeout thing. And we introduce you to upper management.
Sure,
I can sign on
I
for
guess.
management.
Yeah.
How about the lodging? Do you include any sort of lodging?
Of course, we have a barracks here, which you are welcome to stay in as long as you're in Vesselheim.
Then I think I'll take it.
Oh, how
Can I
nice.
choose where I get the tattoo?
Alright.
Yeah, of course. Let's get to.
So, Merton leads you all downstairs through a secret tunnel to an underground chamber that is really quite large. It stretches out beyond anyone's dark vision, and in the middle of this chamber is a sandstone ziggurat. He leads you to the top of the ziggurat and introduces you to Osissa, the upper management of the Take. A sphinx, head of a cat, head of a woman, body of a lion, who explains to you that the Take is, as well as making a healthy profit, also is in service to Ayun, and they do their best to gather information as well as deal with dangerous monsters to help protect the city. She then gives each of you a tattoo, which is like this little symbol here, on whatever part of your body you request.
Nah, don't worry, guys. I already got one.
I'll have it put on my back right above my clasp tattoo.
Alright, you put it goes right above your clasp tattoo. Very nicely. And she just like looks at you, there's a brief searing sensation. And then it's there like a old healed brand. Each of you are inducted into the Slayers Take. And yeah, with that we can bring the session to a close.
Woo!
Oh yeah, how much EXP do we get?
I haven't calculated quite
He'll
yet. Right?
calculate that.
Give me a second, for fuck's sake.
There's a lot of things in there. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, there was a lot. Well, actually, when you think about it, there wasn't even that much. We kind of did it pseudo peacefully.
Yeah, you only fought a couple of things, but I'll give you some extra XP just for, making your way through it without just being murder hobos. Because I appreciate that.
Yeah, sometimes roleplay is better than playing.
Right, so if you all want to drag yourselves on, we do have a reward page here. So just take who you thought was the best team worker, who you thought was the best role player, who was the biggest badass, who was the luckiest, and who had the best humor. Luckiest can also mean unluckiest.
Hiss, get off my row.
You want to fight a fucking spell-casting owlbear? Huh? Cool. So yeah, everyone have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry I had to go
It's only the
halfway.
second contract that I've been on with this character.
Yeah, it's been a while since Colin's got any to play.
Can you adjust my token to just say Astrid?
Sure, I can say. I'll just do that in a bit. I'll maybe
Thank
go back
you.
and do these.
Yeah,
things
yeah,
later.
I know.
I'm a little tired. Cool. Well, I'm glad everyone had a good time. I will quickly calculate XP.